So, to bring us to a start, we'll see how this recording goes because it looks like OBS is having a bit of a problem right now.
Okay, we won't say any bangers.
Recording, so we'll see.
What the fuck? Nothing. Sorry.
But as a bit of a refresher for last time, because it's been a bit.
A second.
Lots of things have happened. But you guys woke up for your respective days last game. Had a time meeting each other. Socializing, and then getting into the tests, the research projects that I'm so sorry that you guys agreed to join. You guys were put through a little fight against some little floating robots with a bit of an obstacle course. Not really much to it, but your Yale was very impressed with your results. He wanted to make you guys the Alpha group, and you guys ended up agreeing.
Alpha.
Yo.
Let's go.
Yo.
Go.
Alpha moment. Yeah, you guys discovered that you were connected and had matching energies. That you had a sort of synergy, which can sometimes be found in people who have similar MP scores. A prophet was told, "Hey, bestie, sorry, that's divine magic."
Nuh-uh.
You were given the name of a pantheologist, if you so wanted to inquire more about that. And then...
That was Era, right? Era?
Yehera.
Oh, yep.
Write it real quick. Make sure I'm spelling this right. Yehera Deed.
Oh, cool.
Yes. But you also got the room number to the student Marshall who went missing. You guys talked about maybe investigating that together. Went to get coffee to discuss things, to get to know each other a bit more. You know, good times all around. Harvey ended up splitting off from you guys. And then you were all, had like a fun little quirked up moment, and we're like, what if we just went now to the dorm and, investigated? And that's where we left off last time, and,
Yes!
I love that for us.
I think it's really normal.
You guys head on.
It's funny.
I agree. You guys head on over to the Eastern Dorm building. You do need a key card to get in, but the professor key card, the staff key card, works enough to at least enter the building.
Let's go.
So fucking shady.
It's a little bit shady. It's a little bit like, maybe professors shouldn't be able to do that, but also I'm not going to give you guys the runaround.
It's so I can check if you're doing your homework.
I don't like that you can check that. Because I'm not.
You hear a knock at your dorm door, you open it, your professor's there like, "Hi, I just wanted to see if you're doing your homework."
Hey, just checking in. Don't mind me.
Waddles over to your laptop to check.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro.
But...
Like, what's Among Us? What's... He sees you doing that.
Jeez.
Anyway.
You head on up to the second floor, and it's not hard to find dorm number 16. Rather, 216, but 2 refers to the floor. Anyways, it's not difficult to find that room in particular, since as you guys get to the second floor and look down the hall, there is a cordoned off door which has police tape across it, and has like a large neon sign saying like "No entry, active police investigation." What would would you guys like to do? There's nobody else currently in the dorm hall, as it is evening and probably most students are either studying or maybe out partying. You know, I won't judge.
Hey,
them.
Prof, you wanna check if these students are studying?
Yeah. Maybe after this. Is the door open?
No, it is closed and presumably
Okay.
locked.
Can I pop a divine sense, just because?
Yeah, sure. You pop a divine sense. You sense some of those things vaguely, but also, you're surrounded by a multitude of students. You could pick, up, oh, maybe the student in that room is ASMR, maybe somebody down the hall is Tiefling, that sort of thing. But you don't pick up anything from room 216 except for a very faint, remind me the particulars of what you can sense with that.
Detect good and evil, sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. That's not behind total cover.
Alright. You sense something very faintly, celestial from, 216. Enough to tell you that there's something there, but it must be behind or inside something.
Sure.
It's like, you catch a little whiff.
Yeah. Can we approach the door?
Yeah.
I want to go inside.
Can we just probably not the best idea to barge in, right?
Come again?
It's probably not the best idea to just barge in.
I would like to.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
I know
locked?
that you work at this school.
That's true.
It is currently locked. You would probably need a dorm key to get in. Specifically this dorm key, Or, sometimes janitors have skeleton keys, though they're not supposed to be used except during the summer to clean up rooms for new students.
Right.
Oh, yo, is it locked?
Yeah, it's locked.
Yeah, I'm not. I
Does
could.
anyone have
We're in a.
used tools?
Nope.
Okay, can we maybe find like a, what do you say, like a janitor or like a security for the building?
Yeah, sure. You head back to the first floor. Does anyone stay with the room, or do you all just stick together?
I'll chill near the room.
Alright.
Not near it. I'll be down the hall.
Yeah, lean against a wall on your phone or something, play cool.
Yeah, I'm on my 3DS.
Nice. On your 3DS.
Playing Cooking Mama. I'm playing Cooking Mama.
Yeah. Alright. Elodie, do you stick with Professor Prophet then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bestie tiefling.
Exactly. Just two tieflings.
Just two tieflings
Lakuta
committing
is
crimes.
facing the corner T-posing right now. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
like a
Blair
Blair
Witch.
Witch. Yeah.
He's definitely here. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Totally.
Alright, you two head back down to the first floor. You don't know where the janitor's closet in this building specifically might be located, but you do see the RA's room clearly labeled nearby the front. And the RA would, know all those details and stuff.
Like, are they cool? Are they in there? The RA?
You can knock on the door and find out.
Yes, I'll give it a little knock.
Alright.
Just quickly, what's an RA?
Oh, you guys don't have RAs?
I also don't know what an RA
I know what
is.
it is from TikTok.
Okay.
I know what it is from TikTok vaguely.
I believe it stands for residential advisor, but they're a student who lives in a dorm. They get free room and board, all that. They often get a discount on their school too. But they're essentially like in charge of the hall. Like they help students with things. They're also in charge of being like, hey, you can't party in your room, that sort of shit. They're just essentially a student who is paid to live in the dorm with other students for the students to have like a resource.
Cop.
So would they have keys, or they would know where the janitor would be?
They don't have keys because they are still, a student. They don't have full authority or anything remotely like that. They're an advisor. But they would know like where the janitor is, who to speak to about getting into a room, that sort of thing.
Oh, cool. Okay. Little knock on the door then.
All right. There is a moment, and then you hear somebody call from inside. Yeah, just a moment. You hear some books maybe being shut. Maybe they were in the midst of studying. And then the door opens to show a. Where is the description? There she is. A tall, kind of gray-green half-orc young woman who you recognize, Prophet. It is Apotheca, who comes to APSD.
She's in my club.
She is in your club.
That's hilarious.
Let's go.
She kind of blinks, looking surprised. You're showing up to ask for her homework.
Yeah.
Are you doing your homework?
She kind of blinks at you and then like looks up and down the hall as if making sure like she's not dreaming or something. Hey, Professor. What's up?
You right? Oh god. I don't remember how to do this voice.
South London. Stormzy. Think Stormzy.
You're right. How's it going? Apotheca.
It's going good. I wasn't expecting to see you until the meeting tomorrow. But good to see you too. Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you know where the janitor closet might be in this building.
Yeah, sure. You do need a key to get in, but I have one in case there's, spills and stuff. I'm not supposed to let people in. Can I know what this is about?
Yeah. I'm just trying to help out, because I heard about Marshall and all that, and I just want to like help the janitor in the building and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Was he in one of your classes?
Yeah.
That's a shame. He was a quiet dude, kept to himself, didn't make a lot of noise.
Yeah, it's proper sad, isn't it?
Yeah, his girlfriend's been by a couple times, but yeah, sure, I can.
Yeah, this guy.
He's got a girlfriend?
I don't know if they're like official. But,
Oh.
he hangs out with a girl a lot. I kind of got some vibes that it's not important. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll let me find it. She kind of turns to the side, and you hear her rustle through like a drawer or something. And then she pulls out like a small ring of keys. Yeah, sure. Just follow me.
Ooh, we will follow her.
Yeah, she leads you down a couple zigzagging halls, the whole like H-shaped building deal, and stops before an unmarked door, unlocks it, and kind of steps aside, and you can see like a small janitor's closet with cleaning supplies. There's like an electric panel there, all the goods, and there is a hook with keys that catches your attention. And you would assume that one of those is hopefully a skeleton key that could get you into the door.
Ooh,
Do you want me to, like, let you into the room, or are you just good on your own?
Yeah, I think I'm good on my own. Where can I return these once I'm done with them?
You can just bring them back to my room. Who should I confirm with that? Everything is all good.
Well, I'll see you at the club tomorrow. We can have a chat then.
Oh, I meant like, was there like a detective or something I should let know?
I don't think so.
I can go grab the detective if you want me to.
Oh no, I just they left. One of the detectives left like a number with me to call if
Yeah.
there was any problems. I just didn't know if I was supposed to let them know that you got into the room all good.
Oh no, I think I can contact them. I have their details as well.
She kind of looks at you for a minute because you are a professor. This is a crime scene.
But he was in my class. She thinks.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yeah, it would be a disadvantage, but she does know and trust you personally, so
Yes.
you can have it flat.
Taking advantage of her trust.
It's almost like I purposely made her the RA to not give you too hard of a time.
Okay, you're too kind.
Can Chloe roll as well?
Normally she could give you advantage, but you already have advantage, which is canceling out the disadvantage. So
cringe.
It's a flat roll.
That's a 9, Chief.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's tough out here.
You know what? Why don't I take the keys? I'll give the detective a quick call. We can get everything sorted out.
Ooh, I'm gonna use charm. I'm gonna use charm person.
Oh my god!
What save does she have to make?
Wisdom 14.
Awesome. Let me. That's not my dice. Where did I put my dice? Here they are. They're in my bag because they're still packed. I cried. Yeah. Where's my D20?
This is so sad.
This is so sad.
I was about to go and disguise self as the detective.
You don't know what the detective looks like. Wow.
Make it up.
Roll what the dice Laura gave me.
Oh, real? The skeletons?
Yes.
It's a bad omen.
She got a 12.
Yes, it was a 14. We win these.
Yo. Nice. Remind me with charm person, she just views you as an ally, right?
It's like a close friend.
A friendly acquaintance.
She kind of blinks a little bit. Does Prophet knowingly use this magic? Because it's not magic you've had before.
Oh, you're right. No, he just thinks he's being super charismatic and cool. He's like a cool teacher. You know what I mean?
In that case, Prophet, you're fully convinced you're just being super charismatic. This is definitely only going to be because Apotheca trusts you as an authority teacher figure. Elodie, though, you see Prophet's eyes kind of shift in color just slightly, and there is this smell that kind of perfumes out into the air of some musty plant or something. It fades quickly, but you can definitely tell that something happened there.
Prophet, did you just release pheromones?
Would I be able to tell if Prophet casts a spell, or do I just go, that's kind of weird?
Roll Arcana.
I'm just being kind of sus. Why do I have +5?
Arcana, what is my... 17.
17.
Sheesh.
Yeah, Prophet just cast a spell. You can definitely tell. But you both watch as Apotheca kind of blinks a couple times, and then goes, right, yeah. You know what? I'm sorry about that. Just nervous with all the investigation going on. Here. And she reaches over to the ring of keys and takes one off. That's labeled with an S and hands it to you, Prophet. Just drop it back in my mailbox when you're done, and I'll see you tomorrow, Professor. Sorry about wasting your time.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
Yes, we go back up to the room.
Wait. How long does charm person last?
An hour.
An hour.
We've got an
An
hour.
hour.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
We-
fine.
Uh,
That's ages.
Speed level or modify memory. You were gonna have to see that woman tomorrow.
yeah,
That's
and she's
that's
gonna
fine.
know she was charmed. That's a
Part of
problem.
my sermon. Exactly.
Alright, you guys hurry back upstairs. Benny, while you're up there, roll me a perception check.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
Oliver.
Fuck.
Perception?
Yeah.
12.
Alright. You're hanging out here, playing your cooking video game as you wait.
Cooking mama, yeah.
Yeah. It's a dorm. You're kind of expecting, the possibility of someone coming or going. So a student passes by you at one point. You kind of glance up briefly. Just somebody going back to their room. You can hear somebody else playing music in one of their dorms. That sort of thing. Somebody comes by and tries to squeeze into the room next to you and kind of roughly shoulder checks you. But you hear a mumbled sorry and they disappear into the room before you can really respond beyond, a look.
Which room did they go into?
You were down the hall a bit trying to play it cool.
Sure.
So when you kind of glance up at which room number it is, it's 205.
Okay. Okay.
Beyond that, totally nothing. Totally nothing.
Totally nothing.
Totally nothing. Prophet and Elodie, you guys come back up to see Benny still waiting there. Lacuna in the corner. Demon? The demon is trying to eat my dice.
No idea.
But yeah, you guys have the skeleton key.
Yes. Cool. Let's just open the door, I guess.
Hell yeah. He pushed a die somewhere, and I don't know where it went, so I'm gonna have to find that after. Lovely.
Nice.
You put the skeleton key in, turn it, and you open the room. It's dark inside. Of course, it's been empty for a little while. Even before you guys flip the light on, you can tell that it's kind of been ransacked or turned over to a significant degree. Do you guys turn on the light, check it out, anything like that?
Before we turn the light on, can I cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
There is nothing there is nothing actively magical. You can sense that there's something in the room that might have something vaguely magical, but nothing strong enough to be a spell,
Okay, can I just cantrip on off to turn the lights on?
Yeah, sure, the light switch is right there at the door frame, but yeah.
Okay,
That's
no.
a funny way to do it.
No
Can
one
we
needs to touch it. Well, no, we're not leaving any fingerprints at this crime scene.
Yeah.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
that's actually a fair point. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, you do a little magic flip, and it flips on the light. It's a fairly normal-looking dorm room. There's a single dresser. There's a bed. There's a closet. The room has clearly been searched, and probably not by the police, because they probably would have been more, or at least what you're seeing right now was probably not caused by the police, because they would have been careful when checking things. Right now there's clothes torn out of the dresser. Some of the drawers are like hanging, nearly falling out, because someone has clearly like dug through everything. There's a few like police evidence tags set up next to some of these messes, so you guys can tell that these messes happened before the police even came. But there's like school notebooks torn open, clearly looking for something. The bed is kind of torn apart. There's a guitar that looks like it was kind of tossed haphazardly onto the bed, and it looks like maybe the neck has been knocked out of place because of that, which is kind of sad to see. Do you guys fully enter the room and close the door behind you, or leave it open?
I want to close it, personally.
Probably close.
All right.
Benny's like standing there, and he's like suddenly had this abrupt sort of occurrence that has dawned upon him. Yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of stay out here and maybe play around a bit. I'm almost like leveled up on this new beat I got, so I think I'll just play lookout this time around. But you kids have fun. I'll be out here being not liable.
I forgot about his whole thing.
Yeah, I just realized this might be a crime. I'm on probation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold
you
on.
don't have to go in. You keep
Yeah, I'm not gonna
watch.
go in. I'm gonna keep watch and stay moderately unliable to this. I'm gonna stand a couple doors down. I'm lookout.
Fair enough, King. You do so. You watch as the door closes then. Prophet, as you close the door, there are several photos, like, taped kind of haphazardly to the back of the door.
Yeah.
Looks like just a memory thing. There's some pictures of locations. Nothing that looks terribly important, just like pretty pictures or maybe sentimental kind of thing. There's one photo that has a person in it. It's of a young woman kneeling on some sort of gravel path, and she's throwing birdseed to a group of chubby-looking pigeons, and she's kind of laughing up towards the camera. She looks on the younger side, maybe 20, and has kind of medium-length black hair and olive skin. There's not much else about her that kind of sticks out, other than she's wearing a wrist brace, and has some I can't talk. It has a jacket for the university's track team on. And taped kind of at an angle behind this photo is like what's clearly a strip of photo booth pictures. Do you want to pull it out so you can see them?
Yes, please.
Awesome. Pulling it out from behind the bigger photo. There's a couple photos, all in a strip from like those little photo booths you sit in. And it's of Marshall and this young woman who are posing together kind of goofily. In the first one, they're laughing. In the second one, they're flipping off the camera together, looking gleeful about it. In the next, he's like pretending to try and bite her cheek, and she's like laugh yelling at him. In another, they're smiling, kind of pressed cheek to cheek. And in the last one, they're kissing with smiling lips. And from...
Straight right.
No, is it? Anyways, from the, like, kind of crinkle of their faces and just, like, kind of like the demeanor and feeling you get from this photo, these photos, you think maybe these are maybe people who don't have a lot of positive social interactions, but are experiencing a rare burst of joy with each other and seem kind of in awe about it.
Yeah.
Like, this is something they've never experienced before and they're very excited about it. But that is what you find among the photos.
Oh, cute.
Jimmy's dead.
We're gonna hold it out to Elodie and ask, do you recognize the girl in these?
Do I recognize her?
Go ahead and make a history check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yikes.
Oh, that's a nat 20. Roll
What?
again. Oh, 19! Hold on.
Let's go,
Hold on.
Jayla.
History plus... That's 22, baby.
Jesus
Baby.
Christ.
I rolled a 19 and then a 20.
Well, you know, you are part of the photography club. And you've been to a couple sports events before to help out. And one of them you went to at the very, very start of the semester was a track meet. Do you think you carry your camera with you or no?
Yes.
All right. If you want, you can. You're fairly certain you've seen this girl, and you might have a picture of her from the track meet. Do you want to take a look?
Yes.
Awesome. So I'm gonna take down. This is the girl, by the way. Alrighty, flipping through your camera roll, you do manage to eventually find a photo of her. She's kind of standing with a few of the other track members underneath like a results board, which is like displaying like times, finishing stuff, and you see the track team around her, you know, just a couple of the other members are like excitedly pointing to what seems to be her time, which is just third place, you know, respectable time, decently good, and it says that her name is, let me update it, I can't spell. It says that her name is Vinalda Ruenia.
Right, and then I just turn my camera to Prophet, and I'm like, yeah, she was at this track meet like a couple months ago.
Wait, can I see if I recognize her name from like my classes or whatever?
Definitely not. She's not in any of her classes. You can tell that from a glance.
Cool. Okay, can I... You said there were things like tagged with the evidence thingies from the police.
Yeah.
Can I go look at them?
One of them is like the guitar, which was obviously thrown with enough force to kind of damage the neck. Another seems to be one of these school books that's torn apart as if looking for something. Another is the just general mess of stuff being torn out. You don't see anything that looks particularly useful to you beyond noticing that, you know, this place was searched before the police arrived.
Okay, can I... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So I used Divine Sense already, but can I... Obviously, Prophet knows that...
How long does it last?
It doesn't
Then
say.
it's probably just instantaneous.
Cool. Can I use it again? But can he have in his mind like looking for stuff related to his dreams and Neril, who was in his apartment beforehand?
You can't really. You can really just look for the stuff listed in the spell.
Yeah.
But
I just
using
mean that like that's what he would be looking for specifically.
fair enough. Using it again, you do pick up something faintly celestial from the closet, which is closed right now.
Nice.
Open it, baby girl.
Can I open it?
Upon opening up, it also looks like it was torn apart and searched. A bunch of clothes are pulled off hangers. You know, some are even ripped at the seams as if checking inside of things. So there's really just the clothes, what looks like a suitcase, and a guitar case.
Can I look inside the suitcase?
Yeah, sure. It's empty.
What about the guitar case?
Pulling it towards you and kind of turning it over so you can, undo the latch and open it. You pause as you realize there is a straight up padlock attached to the guitar case. Like, not something built in, like something somebody went and got, a heavy duty padlock.
With a key or with a combination?
With a key.
Ugh.
Well, shit. Do we need to do some more key searching?
What's the case made of?
It looks like from the outside leather, though you would assume that there's something harder to help it keep its form. It's like a hard shell case.
Oh, okay. I can't. Can I just like stab it?
You
To try and open it?
You certainly can.
There might be something in it that you can stab.
Bonji.
God.
Oh god.
Roll to hit.
Nice. Use my short sword in case that's relevant.
Yes, sir.
Can I roll?
Try not to stab all the way through it.
Oh, cringe. 10.
I hate to tell you this, but a unmoving object that is not alive kind of has a really low AC. You
You're
hit.
so right.
Go ahead
Yes.
and roll damage.
Cool. 9.
All right. You don't rip like a big enough hole to like pull the whole thing open, but you kind of, shoving your. I'm blanking on what your short sword is.
It's the amputation.
Oh,
blade.
lovely. That's a lovely image for you to pull out in front of Elodie.
Yeah, it's for demonstration, don't worry.
On what?
Right.
But you give it a fun little stab, and you can't get your hand all the way in yet, but you can see that there are some papers inside, which
Can I
need to be
try-
untouched.
Ooh, can I try and rip it open more?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
This is a very
Oh.
normal thing we're doing.
A strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me find my d20. Hold on. 14.
14. All right. Yeah, you rip it open enough for you to like get your hand in and maybe grab something and pull it out.
Cool. Can I grab the papers?
Yeah, feeling around a little bit blindly, you grab a couple sheets of paper, and there is something smaller at the very bottom that feels like it's made out of wood and has paper tied to it. Do you want to grab that as well?
Yeah.
All right. You pull it out to see kind of a very roughly hewn figurine of a bird on a branch. Just kind of like, perched there. And it looks like somebody who was maybe not very practiced at whittling or carving.
Yeah.
And there's a note tied to it. But there's also the other papers that you have got separate from that.
Can I read the note?
Yeah, sure. The note attached to the statue. It looks to be handwritten, kind of scratchy script, a very like spindly hand. And it simply says, ah. I've tried many times to convince you not to do this, but I would never force you. I can only hope that the three will be able to protect you, and that you'll be able to one day escape the horrible trap you stumbled into. It's not your fault, child, and I could never be upset at you. I shall miss your visits to the roots. And then it's signed with the name Gehendrahil, and I will copy and paste that.
Thanks.
Hmm.
The roots, do I know what that could mean or not really?
Both of you roll a history check.
Nice. I have +5, so hopefully we're doing okay with that.
Got +3, which helped me last time.
Oh, 16.
11.
Prophet, you have no idea. Roots could be any tree root. It could be referring to like a place that's just called that. You don't have enough context to really know. Elodie, you don't know that name. You don't know the roots, but you certainly, you have, I'm sure, some feelings about roots. Anyways.
Well, that's just weird.
Can we look at the other papers?
Yeah. There. Oh, I forgot. There. Okay, sorry. There's actually 2 other things still inside the guitar case. Do you want to grab those 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to get to those briefly. First, you pull out a metallic object, and upon turning it to see it, it's a key with a yellow tag attached to it. That's just labeled 167B, and there's no other information on it.
Okay.
The second object is a beat-up-looking Nokia phone. Sorry, Bokia. I apologize.
Copyright.
Yeah, truly. It looks like it's turned off right now.
Cool. Can we still read the other papers first?
Yeah, sure. They're all handwritten lined pages pulled from a notebook. And there's 2 to 3 pieces of paper. And it looks to be possibly Marshall, keeping track of things he needed to do. It's like a to-do list. And most of it seems to be like getting ready to pack, arranging for a dorm, things like that. But what really interests you is part of the to-do list where it talks about finding a quote-unquote expert and then listing the things he needs that expert to do for him. Some of those things being falsify my records, get me into the university, falsify where I was born, falsify where I've been living.
Bro, that's a pretty
falsify
like.
my MP scores.
That's a pretty fucking
Change my last name.
incriminating to-do list.
Change my social security number.
Oh no!
And then there's like a note off to the side.
Why would you write a list? Why would you write a list to incriminate yourself?
Off to the side, like a little side note of something for him to remember to himself, is like, how do you erase a past life?
A really good question.
You should have gotten an agenda or something. At least then we'd have to flip through the pages.
And you do see, like, at one point, like, on the paper is, like, notes on when, like, application dates and windows are for this university. So looking at that and knowing that he's a sophomore, you would assume that this is from like a couple years ago.
What's a sophomore again?
Oh, you've been in university. This is your second year of university.
Oh, cool.
And he kept it this long. I'm sure some of your professors have shredders, my man.
Well, if I ever needed to change my identity, at least I know how to now.
There's no how-to on it. It's just him making notes to speak to his expert. You don't know who that is.
Could the expert be on the Bakia?
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Can we try and turn
Thank
it
you,
on?
Jonathan.
Yeah, sure. You
Hacking in.
You turn it on. Elodie, you have a book here, right?
Yes.
One glance at this one and then down at yours. This is an old model. Old as hell. Probably like the kind that would really only be sold nowadays as, I don't know, say a burner phone. But it's old and simple enough that it really just has the contact screen and then the dial screen. There are only 5 contacts on the list. The first 3 in order are just labeled as 1, 2, and 3. That's it. The 4th is labeled as NW. And it looks like there's 3 missed calls from that contact over the past week. And then the 5th contact, the 5th and final, is just labeled Cassius.
Because
Does that
calling
name
that-
have... Oh, true. We could call.
Should we maybe check if there's anything else here and call somewhere else?
Yeah, can we just pocket the phone for later?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Are you gonna put everything else back or take anything else with you?
Have we checked everywhere?
You can roll an investigation check to see if there's anything you missed.
Oh, can I also do that?
Yeah.
Ish. 8.
18.
Nice. With the 18, you're kind of like knelt on the ground because, you were cutting through the guitar case, getting stuff out of it, all that fun jazz.
Yeah.
So you're at a lower level. And, as you kind of look around, maybe bend your head a little, you see that there is something taped to the under frame of the bed.
Oh, cool, yeah. Can I go grab it?
Yeah. It is a simple folder, and kind of pull it free of the tape. There's no label on it. Do you open it?
Yeah.
Right, flipping it open. There is a credit card in there that still has like the strip on it, like it hasn't even been activated yet. It has the name. Oh, where is it? Matthew Doe on it. Totally not a false name. And then there's a small wad of cash, which has a sticky note stuck to the front of it that just says Vinny.
Is that everything?
Yeah.
How much money is it?
It's about 300.
300. Cool. So can I taking the phone? Can I take the credit card and then the note that was tied to the bird?
Yeah, sure. Do you take the bird?
No.
I
Alrighty.
take a picture of the birds.
Alrighty.
And can I just take a couple of pictures of the room as well?
Yeah, sure.
Just
Before
in
you
case.
before you do that, roll me a nature check. That's 3.
Nice.
Yeah, bro, it's a bird. You take a
It's
picture.
a bird.
You take a picture of the rest of the room. Awesome. Are you
Oh,
guys?
is it like a crow, perhaps? Question
It
mark.
is. It is not a crow.
Oh, raven.
It is not a raven.
Okay, that's all the birds I know.
Is it a
unfortunately.
pigeon?
A pigeon.
It is not. But I'll say with your previous investigation check, Prophet, you do note that while most of it is just wood, just roughly hewn wood, there is a small smear of like faded silver paint around its eyes.
Cool. So there's nothing else in the room to find.
Not that you found. Are you guys gonna, just to make sure I confirm what you guys are taking, you're taking the credit card, the money, the phone.
The burner phone.
Are you taking both the note and Marshall's notes?
Oh yeah, he had the to-do list. Yeah, I'll take that as well.
Oh my fucking god.
It's funny.
Alrighty. And the key. Alrighty. Are you guys gonna do anything else in this room?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Okay. Alright. You guys head back out of the room. Benny is still out there lingering. Do you guys close the door behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Lock it up. You guys are outside room 216. Pocket's a little heavier. What would you guys like to do?
I wanna look at 167B. If that's in this building.
That would not be in this building as far as you are aware. That's not the dorm system doesn't have letters on it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm done then. Or profit even.
Alrighty.
I don't think we
Do you guys fill in Benny at all, or just speed walk out of the building?
We
Just
pull
like
him
we
in
gotta
whilst we're
go.
walking.
Yeah.
Alright, just to double check, do you return the skeleton key?
Can we keen it for Prince?
Yeah, I guess we'd return it.
Yeah, you can like wipe it off with your shirt, Elodie, and hope that does enough. Alright, you guys return the key, drop it in Apotheca's mailbox, hurry out of the building, and you guys can fill in Benny if you want. Using your own words.
Can I just hand him the to-do list and be like, look at this?
Do you...
Sorry, I was muted. Fuck. You handed me the to-do list?
Yeah, the one that's like
Yeah, okay.
be a criminal, do crimes.
Right. Yeah, this looks like a pretty long checklist. I don't have time for half of this, and honestly don't do it anymore. It's a joke. It's a joke. What the fuck is this?
I don't know. It was pretty well locked up in there.
It
Right.
was locked inside a guitar case.
Lock you. Oh, okay. So you. So first off, I wasn't gonna ask because if I don't know, then it's nothing. But how the frick did you get the key for the door? And then how did you get a key for a locked case? I'm assuming maybe, hopefully, you had a key, or at least you acquired some skill that I am just learning now that you have, Professor of Picking Locks or something.
Key is such a broad term, isn't it?
I feel like it's a very specific term of it's a item used to unlock a lock.
Yeah, I did do that. So you're right.
Yeah, I'm sure that you did. Professor. Great. Cool list. Thanks. When Benny took it, he took it with his sleeve. Is that everything that you found?
Elodie has some pictures as well.
Well, yeah, I just show pictures of like the room and skip
Okay.
past the one very quickly of the broken guitar case.
And y'all put everything back where it was meant to be?
Yeah, except for this, and then I pull out the $300.
You didn't say you put back the guitar case.
Oh, I meant to. Oh well, we move, I guess.
Yes, we didn't.
Okay, so you sort of disheveled a crime scene, stole money out from wherever the fuck, and just sort of uncovered a plot of this man faking his entry to the university. He's probably not even anybody like who he said he was. This is all very interesting, Professor. What the fuck are we doing exactly? Why do I agree to this?
Well, I thought there would be something interesting, and there was. So,
Well, great. You know he's a criminal now. Now what?
I don't know. Sit on it for later, I guess.
Right. Well, he's probably dead, right?
I think we can assume that.
Right. So maybe we move somewhere besides right outside the place where you guys just did a B&E.
Oh, I assumed you guys
Yeah.
were speed walking.
Yeah, walking as we go.
Great. You guys didn't take the note talking about the stuff? The like
They said that they took all the notes.
oh
But yeah, the one about the roots. Oh, I guess I'll show you that one as well. And I'll ask if you recognize the name.
Do I recognize the name?
Roll history.
I'm so good at I'm very smart. 17, baby.
17. Benny, this was before your time, but before your family, your people came to the city. They used to live elsewhere. And they used to be much more of a community, and they had been there a long time. And when you're a certain place a long time, you end up having folklore, beliefs, that sort of thing. Tales you tell to the kids. And you remember one time your mother, when you were very young, telling you stories about, the place she grew up. and specifically about some of the beings that weren't remotely like worshipped or anything, but were to be respected because they were powerful and they were kind to the group your mother was with. They were a group of, to put it nicely, hags,
Sure.
who treated this group of shifters very favorably. And that name, signing the note, you're fairly certain that was one of the names your mother said.
Gendrihil?
Yes, Gendrahill.
That's weird. That's suspicious.
Do you?
And do I recognize anything like with the roots?
I mean, hags are very connected to nature often,
Yeah.
so you would assume, there's a connection there, but you don't know anything specific,
Right, because when I think of roots, I think of down.
Mm.
So Loki makes me think of like,
Mm-hmm.
the downstairs. But, anyways. As we're like walking and Benny's like reading the note, and he recognizes the name, he kind of like slows down for a moment. I don't. Was Marcel? Was that his name? Marcel. Fuck me. Thanks God. It's weird that you're back now. Was he like a I don't suppose he was sort of a little bit touched,
What?
like a shifter kind.
I don't know.
Shit,
I
that's
don't even know who this person is.
right. Yeah, me
Sure.
neither. Well, wait, did I know him? Didn't I know him?
He was in one of the classes you were in, but just very briefly. He disappeared about like a week and a half into the semester.
Right. Was he a shifter?
Do you go around sniffing people?
I don't know. Just kind of a general like proclivity I have to smell.
Roll nature.
Smell.
Roll nature
Okay.
with disadvantage. I'd
Fuck.
say.
Fuck. Okay. Well, that's a 3. Wait. Yeah, that's a 3.
You have honestly no clue.
Great. Guess we're gonna hack into his student files and look at his census.
His falsified census?
Yeah. I mean, it's only kind of important, but the name at the end, I can't imagine it's related because it's sort of like a story that my mom told my brother and I when we were kids. She's meant to be a hag sort of deal.
What do you mean
She was
by that?
nice. Is what I heard.
Right.
Like the creature hag, not just like a mean name to call a lady. Yeah.
So, do we think that he was involved with the hag?
I don't know. It could just be someone using the name as sort of like a calling card or something, or a code name. I do not bully old women.
Where would we even find this Gendrail?
I have no idea, because last I heard she was sort of living up in the mountains. Supposedly. Like I said, fairy tales, so it's probably not actually, the one out of stories, but someone using a fake name. So, I mean, if it's someone shady like, you could always chin your eyes down. Would I have a background feature,
Mm,
Oliver,
yeah.
which specifies that I have connections in the crime world because my background is criminal crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that I can ask questions about things happening in like the crime world.
Uh-huh.
Can I do that?
Uh, yeah, you have a few different numbers of people, uh, but main of which that you know best and is currently connected with the time. I can't talk. The crime world would be Mary. Mary could probably put you in
Crazy.
touch with somebody else.
Crazy. Wow, that's so
Wow,
crazy.
imagine that.
Love Mary.
Mary, my beloved.
Yeah, honestly. Uh, yeah, hey, give me like 3 seconds. Wait, actually, I don't even know why I'm indulging this. This is like shit I'm trying to avoid. I'm gonna be completely honest with
Oh,
you.
Penny, please.
I'm not gonna agree just cause you said please do some crime.
It's not crime. It's asking a friend for help.
Have you decided that we're friends now? Is that
Are you not going to go call a friend? Is that not what
alright?
you're
Yeah,
doing?
that's fine. I get my phone out. And I will call
Mhm.
Mary.
All right. It rings a couple times, and then it picks up, and you hear me go, sorry. Hey. Benny, you don't normally call. What's up?
Sorry. I love him. Yeah, hi. Sorry. I don't. Well, I was gonna say like some formal shit, like I don't mean to bother you at this time of day, but it's not even that late or early. It's a pretty reason. I called you because I had a question about something. I'm not saying you owe me for anything, but I did let you snuggle up last night, so maybe you could help me out.
Wait, do we hear this conversation going on?
Uh, you're Benny's end, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd happily do a favor for you even without the cuddling, but yeah, sure. What do you need?
Yeah, it's a bit. I'm here with me, myself, and folks that I've recently made acquaintance with, and I had a request, I suppose, if you could get me into any sort of contact with somebody who maybe dispenses jobs to people who might be able to get you a new identity. Not for me, for a friend that is probably dead, and also not my friend.
Oh,
My bad.
That's sure something.
Yeah, I know I'm kind of diving back into it, Mary, but do I just don't thank you kindly.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sure you know what you're doing. You're doing it for the best. But you're saying like like identity fraud?
Like, I'm not trying to actually do identity fraud. I'm trying to find someone who might have done identity fraud.
Okay, all right. Was this like recent? Was it like 10 years ago?
Probably would have been about 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
All right. Hold on. I'm just texting my siblings. They usually handle this sort of thing. You hear like a little ding from the other end. Yeah, I'm gonna text you a phone number. Adar says just let him know you're asking on behalf of the Changebloods. Obviously you're not, but you know that'll get
Sure.
you like in the door. I don't have a name, but apparently this is the place that does it the most in the Unders. If they didn't do it, they at least might be able to, point you in the direction of someone who might have.
All right.
You get a
Thank
little
you very
ding
much.
of receiving the phone number.
I appreciate you.
Of course. Have a good evening.
Yeah, you too. Love you. Bye. And I hang up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You have a phone number now.
I have a phone number now. I say it to the two.
That was
my,
fast.
yeah, mind you, you can't text on your phone, can you?
No, I said at the end. I said at the end
Oh.
of last session that I wanted you guys to be able to have a group chat. So I suppose
I have limited
Yeah,
text
you
today.
have limited text.
Oh,
I can only type in shorthand.
So, before I hang up the call with Mary and say like "love you, bye," I do the fucking FBI. This is a joke. Haha. Okay, love you, bye.
Of course.
Yeah, cover my ass. You know,
Mhm.
it's just it's for a play. It's method acting.
It's research.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Don't put me on lists. But yeah. Okay, so basically, I show them the number that Mary has texted me.
Mhm.
The name, it's like Mary, and it's got like a little heart beside it.
Yeah, someone here.
But then
recognized
also
that
like,
name.
but then also like a little devil face. He put himself in the phone.
Because I would recognize the name as well, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you would.
Elodie doesn't say anything. She's like, okay.
Wait, what is happening? Who is this person?
It's my best friend.
Let's see. Your best friend, Elodie's friend. You know how it be.
Yeah. Basically, before we foyer into this and everything, and we're all criminals together, for just sort of dipping our toes into this. Do you actually? Okay, you specifically, and I turn to Elodie.
Yeah?
Do you have a criminal record?
No.
All right. How well do you know this guy? And I point to Prophet.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize who he is.
Right.
Is this
So-
like a test or?
Well, I'm just asking you if you're willing to maybe land yourself in some kind of hot water just because you're trying to have a kick. And you don't fully realize the consequences of the actions that you're taking until later, and you're getting your head ducked into a car.
Are you? Did that happen to you? Is that what you're saying, or like?
I'm just saying, think about maybe the consequences of certain actions that you might be taking, because I don't know your motivations for why you'd even want to get tangled up in something like this.
Look, there's just. I just need to do something, and if it's gonna help find out what happened to this kid here, then that's something good.
All right. How about you, Professor?
Are you asking specifically?
I'm just sort of asking. It's fine, actually. Basically, I'm gonna pop whoever the fuck this is a little message, and we'll see where we go from there.
Nice.
GG.
GG, guys.
But yeah, I'll text the number and be like, hey, haha, change blood, gang.
Uh-huh.
Wondering these things.
Mm-hmm.
Teehee.
All right.
XOXO.
All right. Do you give, excuse me, the name Marshall or anything like that, or are you just asking like, could you help me with this sort of thing?
Yeah, I'm asking, could you help me with this sort of thing?
Okay. All right. You send off the text. There isn't a response right away. Hopefully there will be one soon. Yeah. Anything else you guys would like to do? You've got a key. You've got a phone. I think somebody said that they turned the phone on, so the phone is on. Oh, right,
Oh,
because you guys
boy.
looked at the contacts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we want to risk, calling?
You found a phone too?
Yeah. We could send a text to every number being like, hey,
New
go
phone,
off my
who this?
phone. You phone who this?
Does this phone send texts?
No, this
Oh,
one's
it's a-
even older than Elodie's.
It's a book, yeah.
Damn, even
This is a
older than
flip
all of
phone.
you. That's hilarious.
Oh, cringe.
This is like an old as hell, like IRL old as hell flip phone.
Can we call? So we have 3 missed calls from someone
You have 3 missed calls from NW.
within this week. You said.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Can I call them?
Yeah.
Just because it's so he's been dead for over a week, and people kind of know that.
Mhm.
So I guess it's kind of weird that he has the
Put it
missed
on
calls.
speaker.
Yeah, I'll put it on speaker.
Well, just to remind you, the body has not been found. They don't know for sure that he's dead. At least that's what the news is saying. He's been missing for a couple weeks.
Oh, then I probably won't call. Never mind. Yeah, my bad.
Alright.
I mean, you could call and say the number just got reassigned and like, why do you keep calling me?
No, I don't think I have anything then.
Alright.
We could always wait until we know if there's a body or not.
Yeah, that's true.
If you guys maybe want to turn the phone off.
Oh yeah, that's kind of a good idea.
I highly doubt you can get tracked on that sort of phone.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit harder because it's older, but better safe than sorry, yeah.
Yeah, we can turn it off.
Right. With all the shit you found, you probably don't want to store it anywhere that might implicate you if someone were to find it.
Right.
So, not your house, and not your classroom, and nowhere that's associated with you, you get me?
Yeah. Do you know anywhere then?
No. I do not.
Really?
Do I?
I mean, there's like storage lockers and stuff around the city, like rent.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you could go to a bus station or something and buy a locker with coins so they can't trace it back to you. You might have to find an old one. They can't have any security cameras or anything. You put it in a corner, in a drainage pipe on a fucking bag so you can hang it up there and come get it later. A lot of different things you could do, but they all take risks, and that's the thing, is it's all just one big fucking risk in it.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think that I don't know.
Elodie?
I don't really know anywhere that would hide it, but I don't know. Do you have like a secret box somewhere?
A secret box?
That's a good one.
Yeah, like it under, like, I don't know, do you have a favourite park that you go to? You could just hide it there somewhere, like...
Well, that's the thing, is it can't be anywhere that's associated with you. If you have a favorite park, you might want to hide it in your least favorite park.
That is genius.
Thanks.
Oliver,
Yeah.
would there be like somewhere in the university where I could put it? Or like it's like a storage, like lockers, or like an unused classroom, something like that.
There's a few different unused classrooms, and there's like some staff rooms and stuff like that. Yeah.
Maybe an unused classroom is like a shout, just like among the books and stuff.
Yeah, sure. Are you guys still on campus right now, or have you guys like left?
I think we're on campus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you know of one of the history rooms nearby is unused this semester.
Ooh, can I just like pop it in there?
Yeah, sure. You jog on over, can slip through all the quiet halls and stuff. Use your staff card to get in. Are you just hiding it, like, in a desk drawer, a bookshelf, something like that?
Yeah, can I just like find a book, put it in the pages of the book, and just like put the book back in the shelf?
Hell yeah. Are you just putting the phone there, or also other stuff?
Just like the papers, everything, just in a few books.
Should
Alrighty.
we do... should we not keep the papers? Elodie could take the papers. I could take
Oh,
the
okay.
papers.
Yeah, alright.
Lydia wants to falsify her identity.
In which case we'll just hide the phone and the credit card.
Alrighty. So you still have the key?
Yes. I
Alrighty.
think so.
Alright. Awesome. But
This is going to go terribly wrong.
That's okay.
do you guys tell Benny about the girl in the pictures at all, or no?
I think we showed him the photos.
Oh yeah,
right?
I would have gone through all the photos on the camera
Okay.
of like the room, and then of the girl in the pictures that we found, and then the ones matching up to my camera.
Mhm.
Do I recognize her?
Do you watch
Or know her
the
name.
university sports?
Only for one very specific reason.
To be gay?
No.
Then why?
For what
I'm
reason?
blanking.
Because I secretly love sports, and I know so many things about sports, Oliver.
Benny's
don't
into
say-
sports.
He knows all the things about ball.
Does he watch track and fields?
No, but he's probably one of those fucking kids that like sits like outside,
Mm.
and again plays on his DS, Cooking Mama 3D.
Then yeah, you've occasionally sat outside, playing in the shade in the sun before, while the track team has been running around.
Like a dog.
And you're pretty sure you've seen her run with the track team before.
Oh. GG, bestie. Well, neat.
Actually,
Hey.
remind me, are you in any of the technomagic classes? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, that's his whole deal.
Yes. Then you are in one class with her. Specifically the theory class. Not anything like actually building, but more talking about like the theories and practices of combining magic and technology.
Huh.
You know that she is a caster. Of some kind.
Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Cool. What year is she?
Sophomore.
Second?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Has she been in class recently?
Yeah.
Has she seemed sad?
Yeah, before she was certainly standoff-ish and didn't really talk
Elf.
much. But more recently, she's been looking more and more like that picture I linked, you know? Heavy, dark bags under the eyes. Just sort of like blank, you know?
Right. Or gal.
You know when your bestie disappears out of nowhere? Fun times.
Bestie. Platonic.
Quote unquote bestie.
Yeah. Trans rights.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, she was cool though. Cool.
Yeah,
Man, I bet she has to take those up for track meets, huh?
probably.
Damn. Shame.
You also have a professor with you who is capable of looking up student records.
Hey, professor!
Yes.
You got those funky digits that looks up kids. That's a weird way to put it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. You know, you can look up youth, not youth.
Students.
Students
Yeah.
on the data on the school's database. You have her name. You know what she looks like. Can't we just give her a little? Can't we just appropriate the use of the confidentiality you are given to overseas students in a
Break that confidentiality.
yeah break that confidentiality. Can't we do that a little bit and just sort of you already pulled the B&E, might as well.
Yeah, why not?
I don't like how casual you are about it, but all right.
Alrighty. So you're looking up Vinalda?
Yeah.
Alright. Looking her up, at first you're seeing most things you expect. You see, a class schedule, an email, that sort of thing. What her major is. But then there's a note at the end. Much akin to, I don't know, say somebody else in this group.
Right.
There are two things of note. The first is that she is an international heritage student, which means she's from someone else. Not only is she international, but the heritage scholarships specifically usually mean like you're from a historical family. So there's that. It doesn't specify anything about that. Just says has a heritage international scholarship. And
Right.
then the second one says that she's currently on probation.
Yo, Ken. Did I know her in the slammer?
You did not know her from the Slammer. But it does give, much like, something else. There is a note in her file that says if there's any issues with her, against or because of her, to contact this number, and it gives the name Sarah Giles.
My fucking probation officer?
She doesn't get only you, she gets other people too.
Yeah, I know, but I'm special.
Ooh, yeah. What is the? Actually, no, never mind. Yeah, that's all I'm interested in.
Alright. Is there anything else you guys would like to do, or are you going to split up for the evening?
We get
I see
that's
mine.
spooky dreams.
What'd you both say?
I was joking. What did Sophia say?
Oh, I was just asking. Can I see mine?
Oh, your record?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Oh,
Hey.
I'll punch it in.
All right. Pulling up Benny's record. Let me see what I specifically said to you about that. Ah, yeah. Benny, there's your student profile. It says Benjamin Simon.
Simone.
Yeah. It says, you know, like your age, your major, blah, 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 your class schedule, an email to contact you at. And then there is like a highlighted note at the bottom that says that you're currently on probationary period. And that if there's any issues, both against you or because of you, to contact one Sarah Giles, and it has her phone number.
Crazy.
It doesn't
You know-
specify what you did.
You know, Professor, you should probably be calling that number considering what you just saw us all do.
I'm gonna close the page and be like, I do not know what you're talking about.
Alright.
Alrighty. Shit, this. Alright. Are you guys heading off, or is there anything you do together, say to each other, or anything like that?
So when I get the message, I guess, back from the person I texted, if I ever do, should I just... I mean, I guess we're gonna be seeing a lot more of each other considering we're part of this study.
Yeah, you can let us know or put it in the group chat, maybe.
Sure. Alright, well,
The
I'll,
juicy.
see you later, I guess?
Yep.
Yeah, see you later.
Cool.
Alright. You guys split up, heading back to, I assume, your respective homes, unless any of you are doing anything else.
What time is that?
It's like just before 8 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, it's bedtime for an old man like me. TV.
Alrighty. Then unless anyone is specifying anything, you each get home your respective ways. Some of you through public transport, some of you through your bike. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're right.
Oh wait. I would have done the thing that like work people do, where they're like, everybody got to ride home safe tonight.
You would offer someone a ride.
Yeah, if anybody needed one, hop on, baby girl.
Onto the bike?
Yeah, it's a big
Like
bike.
a
It's like a,
motorbike or like
it's
bike?
like it's like a, it's shaped. It's combustion, but it's shaped like a hover bike, because it's supposed to be one eventually. So it's a
Uh-huh.
lot bigger, than like a motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm okay. I'll take the public transport.
Alrighty.
Insulting, but all right.
I mean, I don't even think we're going the same way.
That's that's all right. I'm pretty much fine going for Rip whenever. Probably faster than whatever way you're planning on taking. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess probably. And I just give like you dress, but not my dress. Probably Autumn's.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
I know this address.
You do know this address. You side-eye that address. That's where one of your friends lives. A childhood friend.
Yeah, alright.
Damn.
Yeah, okay, I know how to get here. That's fine. All right, hop on. Bye, Professor.
Yep. See you soon.
And just
Yeah.
before I jump on the bike, text rather than be like, yeah, at Autumn's.
Smiley face.
Yes, smiley face.
Okay. But yeah, I'll rip off and drop her at Autumn's.
Hell yeah! You go on off. You roll up to the apartment. How loud would you say your engine is, Penny? Can't talk.
I'm so
it's,
sorry.
It's not super loud. It's like it's not a complete beater. He maintains it pretty well, and he doesn't want it to be loud. So it's mostly on the like when he's going really fucking fast that it gets a bit louder right at the start. Or when he's like giving it gas, like a lot of gas. And it has like that quiet rumble all the time.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'll say he's got pretty good hearing between fucking Shifter and Ranger. Normally when you roll up to Autumn's apartment in the past, you get like a head being stuck out a window and yelling hello down to you.
Yeah.
There is not one this time. But you know, people aren't always home. Do you go up with Elodie to the apartment, or just, you know, send her off?
Is that weird?
I don't know.
That Autumn's not
I mean,
weird to me.
you might not be home. You don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, is Autumn supposed to be home right now?
I'm not 100% sure, but I can text him.
Yeah, could you?
Yeah, and text Autumn.
Yeah. A minute goes by. How long do you wait?
A minute.
Yeah.
I mean,
No response.
if you're friends, why don't you just... Do you know, like, Bella and Contra as well? Or is it like
met
a
him.
just Autumn?
I met him once or twice. We're not. Yeah. Do you mind if I walk up with you? Is that
I mean, it's not even my house, but yeah, sure.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair.
like,
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah. I'll kill the engine and walk up with her.
Yeah, you guys walk up a few flights of stairs. The elevator has been broken for 2 years now. It's definitely not legal, but you guys get up to the apartment. Elodie, you probably have a spare key that you were given. You open it up. Contradiction and Bella aren't here, which isn't odd. This is Bella's usual working hours, and Contradiction usually goes with them for a bit. There's no sign of Autumn. His shoes are here at the door, like his favorite pair of shoes, but he is not here.
that's... And when you say that, as in, like, they definitely would have been wearing these shoes, like, all the time.
Yeah, Autumn was with you guys earlier and left when you finished coffee, and had been wearing those shoes when they left.
I just shout, Autumn? I'm trying not to shout too loudly because obviously it's late.
Yeah.
Autumn, are you here?
No response.
I check around the apartment. I go into the one bedroom that they have.
It's exactly how it looked this morning.
Can I pop a magic awareness?
Yeah, what does that detect for you?
It's basically just detect magic.
Yeah.
Until the end, it's for 6 seconds. I know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of me. And the school.
No, you don't pick up anything.
Okay.
This is...
Can
not. There's something wrong. They're normally here.
Yeah, they're usually sticking their head out the window to shout at me. Fuck. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call him.
Alright. You hear a faint.
Oh fuck.
Fuck.
Heading over. The phone is sitting on the counter in the kitchen.
Shit.
So you would see my text on there as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are there any other messages or texts on the screen?
There's one other that's visible on the screen. It looks like it's from a group chat titled Roomies. And it's Bella saying, just checking in, we got to work.
I call Concha.
Alright. There's a, buzzing for a little bit, and then the phone is picked up and you hear the familiar, low thrum of music from Bella's work. And then Contradiction kind of speaking loudly to be heard over it. Hey, what's up?
Hey, when was the last time you spoke to, Autumn?
Text or in person?
Either?
In person it was this morning when you guys were leaving for that research study thing. Over text, they texted us when they got home a couple hours ago. Why?
Do you know what did they say in the text? Were they? We can't find them. They're not at home. But their shoes are here and their phone's here.
I mean, I'm not supposed to talk to you about this. But I know Autumn had been saying that they might meet up with some old people they knew today. But he had said that they decided not to actually do it.
Did Autumn get fucking shanghaied?
But why would they not? Okay, no, that not the time to be annoyed by that. Where did they say they were going to meet these people?
I don't know. I know it's some people who aren't, on the moral up and up. But
Can I? Elodie, can I hear this conversation?
Yeah, I probably put it on speaker because I know Benny and Autumn are friends.
This is contradiction.
This is contradiction, yeah.
Hi, it's hi,
Benny, right?
Benny, yeah.
I didn't know you knew Melody.
It's a recent acquaintance. I'm just
Very
just
recent. Yeah.
today
Okay.
even. Do you know the name of the folks they were meant to be meeting up with?
He was talking about them the other day. Something like
Walkers of some kind.
Shane or Shay or something like that.
Shay?
Like Shay or Shane or some sort of name like that. It was a something.
Oh my fucking hell.
Do you know this?
Yeah, it's fucking Casey.
Well, it certainly didn't sound like Casey.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fucking alright. Okay. Bitch.
What?
Friend of ours from when we were kids. We need to probably go find Autumn. Would be for the best.
Yeah, sure. Gosh, we'll let you know when we find him, okay? Just yeah, we'll let you know.
All right. You've got me a little worried now.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna come out and say it right here, right now. The fucking group that this individual they mentioned is part of did try to kidnap me about 2 nights ago.
What?
Oh, what?
I just don't want to keep that from you when it's something that almost happened to me. And Autumn, we knew each other's kids. Shifter, it's weirdly connected. And if something bad happens, I don't want that to just have been something I didn't say.
I can head over there. It'll be at least like 25, 30 minutes.
I can come get you.
Would it be more important to start searching now?
Do you have a vehicle?
I have a bike.
Yeah, tight. Fuck, dude. Yeah, we'll start looking and stay in contact, yeah?
Alright, I'll... Bells, I'm gonna go. You can faintly hear, like, somebody shout a reply. Alright, I'm driving over. Even if I'm breaking a bunch of speed limits, it's gonna be a bit, but I'll be there as fast as possible.
Sure.
Okay, we'll wait for you.
Alright. Benny, go ahead. As Elodie, hangs up the phone, finishes the call. Go ahead and make me a survival check.
Oh, I'm so good at that.
To do some little
Oh!
sniff.
Yeah, I'll sniff. Oh, wait, yo, do I have... I feel like I should have something on that based on my...
Think one of the sub races.
No, yeah, mine's a combat thing. Never mind.
Yeah.
But it's still okay. That's a 18. 17
Alright.
plus 1.
Alright. Given a sniff around the apartment and also going off your own feelings as a shifter, sometimes shifters can be a bit intense about having their own space, or at least not wanting strangers or people they don't trust in their space. I guess you could say quote-unquote territory,
Sure.
So you can tell that in this apartment, there's only, like, the smell of, West Dusk, Elodie, a smell you faintly recognize as Autumn's mom, and
Right.
yourself, which is also faint, because I'm assuming you don't come into the apartment often.
Yeah.
However, when you move closer to the door, you can, tell that a lot of strangers, aren't allowed in, that sort of thing. You recognize another smell that kind of comes to the door and stops there. Another familiar smell from your childhood. It's definitely shade.
Fucking not fucking Casey. I'm not fucking calling her shade. It's fucking Casey. In my notes, I literally have goes by shade, but Benny isn't fucking doing that. Alright, tight. I don't suppose this is something I can track, hey?
With that 18, you could start tracking.
Yo, let's fucking go.
Alrighty. You can sense from, like, the smell, engaging time, that her scent came here to the door, and then continued down the hall away from the exit.
Weird. Fucking weird.
Are you following it?
Yeah, I'll, like, whistle for Elodie. Like that, like that kind of, like, dinner bell whistle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, did you just fucking whistle?
Yeah. It's like a herding call.
Alright, you guys
Right.
are...
Hmm?
Oh, you guys are on the 3rd floor of this decently sized apartment building. And Shade's scent disappears up the stairs.
My god, they had a helicopter.
They had a what?
Oh, uh, you'll get there. Don't worry.
Aircraft.
They had a
Hover ship.
hover ship. What are they called? A blimp. The stairs. I'll start to creep up the stairs like a sneaky little guy.
It's harder to determine autumn smell since this is, the apartment they live in.
Yeah.
Smells become pretty ingrained, so it's difficult to tell if autumn was with her. But you go up the stairs, 1 flight, 3 flights, and at the 6th flight, so you guys are now on the 9th floor, which is the top floor. You kind of stop and look as her scent continues up to the door to the roof.
Yeesh.
So is this shade person obviously not good?
Yeah.
And is this because you're like a big criminal?
What? Not me?
Yeah.
I'm not a big I'm not a big I don't even know what that means, big criminal. She's just a girl I knew when I was a kid who got obsessed with the wrong shit.
So she's been doing this since she was a kid.
Maybe
So,
like, yeah.
so definitely knows what she's doing, sort of thing.
Yeah, but we're fine. Autumn's fine. She wouldn't actually hurt anyone, I don't think.
You don't think so? Autumn
Well-
could be in.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm just mean that she's sort of she's just a bit of a radical in what she thinks and what she believes, and she wouldn't hurt Autumn.
Like they didn't try and kidnap you.
Yeah, well, she wasn't actually part of that group, I assume. Yeah. Like not to really put Autumn down, but I'm a bit harder of a fish to catch than him. So
They came to his door. They came to his house. Of course, you're going to feel safe in your own home.
yeah, sure. People get Anyway, fine. We're climbing.
You guys are going up to the roof?
Yeah.
The lock for it. You've been up here once or twice, Elodie. To maybe like on New Year's when there was fireworks, you guys came up here to have like a better view of them, kind of thing.
Cheeky smoke.
Yeah, exactly. Literally cheeky smoke. The padlock is usually pulled closed. Right now, it was left like how you guys leave it when you go up there, so you can still get back through the door. So someone's up here still, presumably.
Okay, I stop Benny. And really quietly, just whisper, "There's still someone up there. Right now."
Right. Well, they're gonna catch these fucking hands then.
Okay, as long as we're prepared.
Are you prepared to throw fucking hands?
For autumn, yeah.
Alright, then let's
We-
send it,
but-
hey?
Okay.
You got it. You fine? Square your shoulders. Stand up straight.
I'm not saying I can't fight. I'm saying that if they've got autumn, probably not best idea to throw hands.
Right. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. We going.
All right. You guys creak open the old door. Um, it's a decently sized roof. And sitting at one end in two fold-out chairs that Elodie, you know that they keep up here for, say, you know, a cheeky smoke. Is Autumn kind of leaned back in the chair, looking like they're deep in conversation. And there is a young woman sitting across from him, with darker hair, darker skin. Her hair is cut very, very short, like a buzz cut. And she's talking with them, and they both kind of glance over at the creak of the door. Autumn like kind of blinks a bit at seeing you two. Hey guys, what's up? What are you doing
It's like
here?
like they bust in and they're holding like folded chairs.
Yeah. Like an umbrella from the apartment ready to fucking swing.
I think like Shay turns herself up. She's like, you weren't home and you left your phone down there, and I was really worried about you.
Oh. Sorry. I hadn't thought it would take long. I don't think you're here that long. Benny, hey, did you drive here? I didn't even hear you pull up. Hey, we're higher up than I thought then.
Yeah.
She's not looking at you, Benny. She's kind of like looking off the side.
I'm staring at her.
Autumn kind of like shifts awkwardly in their seat. Right, it's great to hear from you, Shade. Maybe we can talk about this later. I got guests. They kind of like, you know, pat their palms against their legs and stand up. You guys want a drink? I got soda in the fridge.
Yeah, what are you two talking about?
Catching up, you know, childhood stuff.
You two know each other. I didn't know that.
Me and Casey? No, I don't. Sorry. He like glances back at her. Shade.
Autumn, hey.
Yeah.
You know, if you indulge her like that, she's gonna start taking herself too seriously.
I'm just trying to be nice. I don't want to start a fight right here, right now. You know. Let's go back in my apartment. Thanks for the offer, Shade. I'll think about it. My answer's probably still gonna say the same, but thanks. Bye. And he starts to like speed walk towards you guys at the staircase. And she keeps watching the cityscape. She had looked friendly enough talking with Autumn when you guys had gotten up here, but like as soon as she realized Benny was there, she like closed off. But she kind of calls after Autumn. Think about it. It's a good offer. It's not gonna happen again. And Autumn doesn't respond to her. Just kind of comes up to you guys and lowers their voice. Hey, let's go downstairs into the apartment. You guys hungry? I have some leftovers.
Sure.
Does Benny
Guess
say
that was
anything?
great.
Oops, sorry.
He doesn't say anything, no.
Alright. Do you guys allow yourselves to be kind of ushered by Autumn off of the roof?
Benny's staying there for a moment.
Okay. Autumn kind of like falters to look at you for a moment, but then continues past to get Elodie back down to the apartment. gonna say anything? Or just keep staring at me?
I don't think I have anything to say to you, exactly.
Sounds about you.
Yeah, well, you know, anything I would have wanted to say to you, I would have wanted to say to, you know, Kazzy and not this fucking character you're playing, so, why don't you just, like, I don't know, fuck back off to where I don't have to deal with you anymore.
Well, hey, you being here saves me a trip, so she kind of turns and glances back at you. Love to talk with you about something real quick.
No, I'm not doing this shit. I already talked to, well, talked is a strong word. I already had dealings with two of your boys the other night, and I'm honestly not interested in whatever you're offering.
Yeah, about that. I want to talk about that.
What?
Did they, like, make a move on you or something? Is that why you ran? I wasn't there. I don't know the details.
They were following me around the fucking city. And when somebody's following me, I get the wrong idea and maybe think that I'm gonna get stuffed in a bag or something. And when I crack open the back of their truck, they got what? Fucking bludgeoning weapons and zip ties?
What they were supposed to do was find a time when you were alone, try to talk with you. We know you're being watched and whatnot. You gotta be careful. The law, your probation, all that shit.
Yeah, no thanks to
But-
you and your whole organization, you wanna call it?
The shit in the back of the van was supposed to be to give you plausible deniability if you decided to come and speak with us. Because then you could just say, oh, look, I was kidnapped.
Yeah, alright. I just, listen, I don't want anything to do with this. And I don't know why you think I would. And I'm just wondering where you got the idea that I might be at all interested in. You know, I don't know what your proposition is, but I gotta imagine it's got something to do to join up with you, and I'm not interested.
She turns to look at you for the first time, her eyes reflecting the light much like yours do. Penny, there's some stuff coming, and I don't want you caught on the wrong side of it. Nightfall doesn't want to leave anyone behind. It's given certain people second chances to join the family, to be safe, so we can get out of here.
Right.
You at least
Well-
come and talk with her.
Y'all ain't on too good terms with the changed blood, eh?
What about it?
They done more for me than you ever have.
Right. So you're gonna go against family now.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Well, when shit goes down, you'll know who to blame then. She kind of stands up, dusts off her pants, and starts to walk towards the staircase. I wanted to give you a chance. Out of sake of us being close and all. But I guess I'm back to my only family being Nightfall.
Yeah, I guess so. You look like shit, Alice.
Yeah, whatever. And she kind of shoulder checks you as she pushes past and goes down the stairs with like a heavy boot step on each stair.
Alright. I'll give it like a minute and then I'll go back down.
Alright. Meantime, in the apartment. Elodie, do you say anything as Autumn is like bustling about getting you a drink, asking you what you want to eat, you know, normal things.
Normal things. Hey, Autumn.
Yeah.
What are
do
you
want
What are
spicy
you trying
juice?
to avoid? What are you trying to avoid?
We've never really talked about, I guess, like, me and May's life before the Change Bloods.
No,
And
but this seems like a good time to.
I don't think so, because that's not just my story. And I'd rather not. And I'd rather you not be exposed to that stuff either.
Autumn, I thought you'd been kidnapped. I thought you might have even been dead. You owe me an explanation of something other than I can't tell you.
I was gone for 5, maybe 10 minutes.
Really? Because it's been a couple of hours. Contradiction. I need to just don't run off again. And I call Contra.
Alright. There's a single ring, and then she picks up, and you can faintly hear. You can tell this. She's on like her helmet mic, and she's probably driving. And she says, "Hey, got
Hey,
something?"
we found them
Oh my
talking
gosh.
to. Yeah. If you want to go back to Bella, that's fine. But if you want to come here and obviously it's your house, you're welcome to. But I just wanted to let you know that we had found them on top of the roof, and they were fine.
That's good to hear. Um, uh, well, tell him to answer his damn phone. Bella's probably blowing it up. I should be there soon.
Okay, I'll see you soon. I hang up and go back to all. I just turn back around to Autumn, say, pick up your phone. Bella's been texting you.
They turn around right away, pick up the phone. You can see like a bunch of text on the screen, and you faintly hear like the tap 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 of Autumn answering, and that's probably when Benny comes back in.
You.
Hi.
So am I the only one here who doesn't know what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I mean, do you want to know?
Yeah. Autumn isn't telling me anything.
Autumn speaks up at that. Benny, don't. She's. Elodie is close with my mom too, and Mom was also involved in that. And I mean, I guess if,
Right,
you,
well,
if you want to tell her stuff, fine, fair enough. Whatever.
Yeah, your girl did a B&E earlier today. I think she's a...
I didn't. Benny.
It's a joke.
It's a joke.
Even Contradiction, Bella know that I'm not going to talk about this stuff. If you guys want to talk about it, fine. I'm just going to... And they kind of
Do they
turn
know
and-
about it?
They know there's something. And they
Right.
turn and head to the bedroom and like kind of quietly close the door.
Listen, obviously Autumn doesn't want you to know everything surrounding it, so I can give you the basic breakdown, but more specific things you're gonna have to
No,
uh,
it's
sort of wait on him.
no, it's fine. If Autumn doesn't want me to know, let's just not talk about it. I think they said there were some leftovers in the fridge. Would you want some?
Honestly, not that hungry after all that.
So, you know this person from your childhood then?
Kazi, yeah. She seemed fine up there, but honestly, I wouldn't put any trust on her, if I'm being completely honest. Kazi?
Right.
Yeah. She's sort of part of the group that, well,
Part of the group that tried to kidnap you and the same one that both you and Autumn have something to do with.
something like that. They're part of the reason I even got put in prison, if I'm honest with you.
No, I'm surprised you didn't, I don't know, go after her or something then.
She was family once, I guess, but she's kind of, obsessive in a not flattering way. And it seems like she needs, like, I don't know, therapy. Anyways, hey Autumn,
What?
we're not talking about it. We're talking about how fucking Casey needs therapy.
Autumn kind of steps back out and like kind of considers you for a moment. Benny, you had met Autumn's parents before. You didn't know them intensely.
Yeah.
But you knew them, and you knew enough to recognize, like, his mother's smell in the apartment, May. And you
Yeah.
haven't seen them since you got out of prison.
Right.
You don't smell his dad.
Oh, he had a dad?
Mm-hmm.
Did his dad die?
You don't know.
Is his dad in prison?
You don't know.
I don't think this is an appropriate time to ask. Hey, Autumn. Why do you have an absent father? My king. Anyways, if we're not actually gonna be talking about anything that just took place, then I'm gonna head on home. I'm sure my mom's terribly worried.
Autumn gives you a look.
I gave a look back.
I won't call you out, but
It's not like a look like it's a humorous look, like it's funny because I don't live with my mom, nor have I spoken to her in 15 years. Yeah, anyway, no, Joy's probably worried I might get going.
Sure. Benny, thanks for the lift.
Yeah, sure, thanks for the minor heart palpitations. And the company, always good. See you later.
See ya.
And I will leave.
as you turn to leave, Autumn kind of like comes up behind you. What does Benny drink soda?
Soda?
Soda. Soda pop.
I guess.
Fair enough. Fine, fuck you. Benny gets handed a Diet Pepsi.
Oh, yo, fucking let's go!
Pepsi, if you will.
I love a Diet Pepsi. I got some right here, actually.
Oh,
Listen to that.
But Autumn kind of presses one into your hand. You know, extra. Text me when you're home safe. And they kind of like awkwardly turn back to the kitchen, presumably to go back to getting leftovers.
And I'll like raise it, like, thanks, but I won't say anything else. I'll just leave.
All right, you leave. Unless there's anything else you say to Autumn Melody, that's where we're gonna leave you for now.
I'm not gonna say anything else.
All right. On that topic or period?
On the topic.
All right. Autumn makes very clear attempt of, we're going to talk about something else now, and starts talking about, like the research project you guys are involved in, how was classes today, just, finding any topic of chit chat that they can. But we will leave you there for now. Hey, Prophet.
Hey.
Hey. You're heading back home.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. It's a great time. You're heading back to your home. And I need you to make a perception check for me.
Perception check
Yeah.
immediately has to roll for walking down the street. Hold on.
Well, listen, your
okay.
passive perception is kind of trash king. I hate to tell you.
It's really bad. Well, my perception is -1.
Yeah.
Here, roll this. I'm making Dom roll this. Because I roll so bad. Oh, 19, what? That's 18.
Yo! Hey! Doing good.
Yes.
Maybe it was just that you, committed B&E. But you're
Yeah,
a bit on
having
edge.
a normal one.
Yeah, you're a bit on edge right now, so you're a lot more, paying attention to the world around you than you normally passively would, with the 9 passive perception.
Yeah.
My God.
Listen, he has no wisdom. He's all intelligent.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
my boy.
He walks down the street, like, hyper-focused on whatever, like, lesson plan he has in his head. But right now, you're not doing that. For once, you're, like, looking at every dark corner, making sure, no cops are giving you an eye as you walk past them, that sort of thing. Just,
Yeah, it can't maybe.
ready for it. And that's why you notice, someone's tailing you.
Oh.
No.
That's okay.
Shanghai.
A tall figure, with dark hair, that's kind of stops just above the chin, and they've got their hands in a long coat, and they're just kind of walking after you calmly.
So I've noticed they're following me.
Yeah, they're not like looking at you, watching you and whatnot, but after a certain amount of turns and buses and all that sorts of shit, and the same person is still going the same way as you, you're being followed.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna maybe stop to can I stop to pretend to retie my shoe or something to see if they stop as well? You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah. Are you glancing back to look at them, or are you gonna tie your shoe, get up, then look?
Yeah, I'll glance as I'm tying.
All right. You see the figure kind of pause for a moment and look around as if enjoying the night view of the sky, which is kind of shit because tall buildings are all around you.
It's
Yeah.
you look down at your Google Maps to make sure you're going the right way.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let me hold on. You can look at my stats quickly before I make a choice. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna turn around and walk up to them.
Okay. Yeah.
And
you can It's hard to make out facial expression because it is night, and they were trailing you from about like, I'd say like 60-ish feet away, so a while. Maybe more like 50. But so it takes you a minute, but you do register like some faint surprise that you're approaching, and then they just kind of like, you know, lean on one leg and just kind of stay there and wait for you.
Ooh, I'll approach and just be like, you right?
This person has skin that's on the paler side. Let me check. About, I'd say 6'6". So fucking tall, baby.
Yeah.
You can see pointed ears. The hair is black and kind of slicked back. And he kind of like quirks his lips up at you. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought you would approach me.
Yeah, I would have thought you'd been following me, to be honest.
Say again?
I didn't think you'd be following me, so.
Well, forgive me if I'm a bit curious as to why you were rifling around in my associate's room.
Who's your associate?
Do I really need to specify? Are you gonna continue to pretend to be stupid? I thought professors were smart.
Well, it's not really my area of expertise, my friend.
So, breaking and entering into somebody's room isn't your area of expertise.
Nah, not really.
Right.
What's your name?
I feel like if you looked in that phone that you stashed somewhere, you would get an idea of my name.
Cassius?
Indeed.
That is, it's a beautiful name. And he, like, tucks his hair behind his ear.
Hi.
Getting it.
Get it, I guess.
Roll a persuasion check.
Stop. Persuasion? Oh, okay, hold on.
With advantage?
No.
It's okay, I have good charisma. Let me roll. Oh wait, I rolled the wrong fucking dice because I'm in a dark room. Hold on. Oh, that's 11.
He just kind of like raises an eyebrow at you, like, really? This is the route you're taking? But he kind of like laughs slowly. Well, I suppose I'm a bit curious as to what you were exactly looking for there. But from the way you're behaving right now, I doubt you're going to tell me, yes?
It really depends why you want to know.
I'd like to know what you want from somebody who's not really going to be around anymore, as far as I've heard. Perhaps there's something I could help you with.
Yep, there definitely is. You said that Marshall was your associate. What kind of thing did you do together?
Let's just say we had the same boss.
Does he have a name?
I think he's already introduced himself to you.
Yeah, he wasn't very friendly though.
I think he can be friendly in different ways. He has his own charm. Takes a bit to get used to it.
Oh yeah, proper charming, for sure. So you're like in some cult or something?
That's an interesting way to phrase it. I'm not a worshipper, so to say. I work alongside them sometimes as their goals align with some of mine.
Them being who, sorry?
Well, the ones you're working with now, as far as I understand. But
in terms of your friend who introduced herself to me, I don't really think I'm doing any work associated with that, if that's what you mean.
well, you're already infected, so you're already part of it.
It's an interesting choice of word, really.
Well, once you have him, I've heard that you mortals aren't capable of getting rid of him.
So yeah. Well, how many people do you know that have been infected, as you say?
Oh, I don't associate with most of them. So I really couldn't give you an accurate number, I think. And I've been working on and off with your boss for a while now.
Can you stop calling him my boss? I don't really like that.
Uncomfortable?
Hmm?
You uncomfortable with the idea that you have to serve something now?
No, it's just kind of like an awkward thing where someone calls you like their mate, but you're not really mates. It's kind of, you know what I mean? It's like
Fair
associate
enough.
at best.
If I might give you some advice, though, don't
Yeah.
speak his name.
Well, I don't even know it.
If you're going to call him anything, I'd say just say the Harbinger. If you're uncomfortable with just saying boss.
That is ominous.
If you say boss, most people will simply assume you mean a regular job, so you can get away with talking about things in public. If you say Harbinger, though, certain people are going to start to look your way. But if you're uncomfortable with me specifying that you're part of the group now, we can simply say Harbinger.
How big is the group?
As I was saying, I'm not aware. I haven't worked closely with the group as a whole for a while now. I've more participated with the Harbinger's most recent chosen voice.
Which was Marshall.
Yes, of course. Young Julian.
Who?
That's his last name, Julian.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I definitely didn't forget that.
It's fine. It's a lot of names to remember. So.
But yeah, the only thing I was interested in with Marshall was the stuff with the boss, the big guy, whatever. I wasn't really interested in the rest of his life, to be honest.
Yet his whole life was the Harbinger.
Romantic.
Not really. At least Marshall didn't think that way, but you try to have a life outside of the Harbinger and you get punished, I guess.
So he's like dead? Definitely.
Oh, I don't know. I've just been
You don't
told
know?
that he's going to be indisposed, and that there would be a new voice. Now I'm sitting here wondering, however will I locate this voice? And then I see you and those children bubbling into them. That works. That's a clue enough for me, I think.
So you're trying to work with me?
No, kind of want to get a feel for you before I start to work with you, you know?
Oh, take me out to dinner.
Charming.
Thanks.
Taking you out and he smiles slow, and you see long, thin fangs.
Can I discern whether he's joking or whether he's like actually threatening me?
Roll insight.
Oh no, you know my wisdom's bad. That is 10.
Alright, he seems like, you know, the whole, like, saying, if we went out for dinner, it wouldn't be enjoyable for you. He's making a joke about what he is. And he's purposely not
what
being
is he?
subtle about it. He just
He a
showed you he's
vampire?
got long fucking fangs.
Yo.
That would suck.
Alright, well, do you have a feel for me yet, or do we need to chat a little bit longer?
At least you're not as grumpy as he was at the start. That'll be easier to mold.
Come again? So how long was he like involved in the group?
As far as I know, the majority of his life.
It's proper sad. Why was he chosen, or is it just kind of like random?
As far as I know, he was chosen because he was exposed to something at a young age.
Like what?
The infection. And it served to sort of wake up the Harbinger. And he claimed England as his voice.
And what did Marshall have to do while being the voice?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not actually part of the group, so to say. I only do peripheral business, so I'm not allowed to know all the secrets.
Oh, okay. It's just you cared a lot about me being in his room, so I thought you'd like know more than you do, to be honest.
Let's just say when you know someone the majority of their life, you get sort of... You watch his eyes kind of harden a bit. Protective.
Right, you his dad?
No.
What then?
Like I said, I did business.
Okay, well, you trying to do business with me? Because I can give you my number or something. We can like talk about it.
I think I'll have a good time with you. It'll be a shame, but all I can really do is, I suppose, wish you luck. Maybe you'll have an easier time with it.
Well, what if I simply refuse to be involved in all that?
I don't think you particularly have a choice.
Well, you said I'm different to Marshall, so maybe it'll be different this time.
Yes, Marshall lasted long then, simply out of sheer will. Then he slipped up.
What did he do?
I told you. The Harbinger doesn't like his people having a life outside of him.
Oh, right. Kinda toxic, bro.
Certainly. I never met her, but I certainly hope the girl is alright. But I hope you have a good evening.
Thank you, you too. Can I shake his hand?
He kind of considers you holding out your hand for a moment and then pulls out his hand to shake yours. He's got fucking claws, the long ass vampire nails. But you also notice that there is a scorched mark around his hand, as if he shook hands with somebody else and it burned him. But he shakes hands with you.
Nice.
And then he turns and leaves.
Well, I'm just gonna go home, I guess.
All right, you continue home.
Yes. I head in. Can I... Is Nito at the door?
Nito is at the door, pacing back and forth, waiting for you.
So, like, he seems normal.
Yeah. He
Can I just...
sniffs your hand and seems to have an expression of, like, distaste, but still, like, rubs against you and is purring.
Can I pop a divine sense just because I feel like I need it?
Yeah, sure. There's nothing of the room that's out of place.
Ooh, is Norelia here?
No.
Alright, so I wanted to... Well, Prophet's been wanting to test that slime sample that he got. Yeah, like the other day. Is this like a bad time for that or no?
You certainly can. Do you have like a chemistry set here at your house?
I feel like that's reasonable.
Yeah.
To assume.
All right. Let me think about what sort of check this would be. Damn.
What's my best one, Oliver? You can give me that, just as a treat. Arcana, medicine, anything you want. Maybe not medicine. Okay.
In all honesty, I do think it would be medicine. That makes the most sense.
No. Okay, that's fine. May I roll medicine?
Go ahead and roll medicine. Yeah.
Whatever. I'm rolling. 14.
14.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll allow you to add your proficiency modifier to it.
On top of that?
Yeah. I'll even add, because I don't think you have proficiency in medicine right now, do you? Oh no, you do. Never mind.
I do have proficiency, yeah.
Never mind then.
Ugh, this is so sad.
Alrighty. You said 14?
Yes.
Alright, upon doing some tests on it, you quickly determine this is indeed biological matter.
Oh, terrifying.
Yes, it's specifically, it is technically a plant, but you also pick up some DNA strands, of some sort of, meat, or, muscle mass. So this is you quickly determine this is some sort of fungus that grows upon, I can't think of the proper science words for it. Grows upon...
No, you're good.
Not specifically cadaver, no. It grows on biological matter, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Okay. That's gross.
You're not the most practiced, I would say, with here, you tell me, did Prophet study like fungi and fungus and mold and rot and those sorts of things?
So you studied biology as a whole, so I feel like that's kind of an important part of it. So I'll lean towards yes.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Yes.
Nice. Rolling.
14.
14 also.
Alright. You've never seen this before, and digging out some of your old books and whatnot, trying to like cross-reference, what it looks like, what you can observe about it, that sort of thing. You're not finding anything really until you get to one part that's talking about magic molds and funguses and diseases, and like diseases that are caused by various magical fungi.
Yeah.
Because not everybody responds the same to foreign matter. Allergies. Not.
Yeah, truly.
You find one note talking about how certain fungi have been managed to be like weeded out entirely over the course of history. Like how smallpox has been eradicated, that sort of thing. It talks about how this specific type of fungus, this specific type of rot, was weeded out over the course of a large amount of time, to the point where like it's never even been seen in modern history. The last recorded instance of it was over 700 years ago. You can't, like, to the point where you can't even find a proper name for it. All you find is something referring to it as the Amber Eye.
The Amber Eye. Okay. Can I... What's Norelia's degree? Or like, what's her speciality?
I have it written down. Let me go double check. I thought I had it written down. Let me find her.
Or I guess we also have Fontic and Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
Because I have the researcher feat.
She is studying magical biology.
Okay.
Yes. Much like her father.
Ooh, I call Norelia.
Yeah, sure. It rings a couple times and then she answers. Hey.
You're right.
Hmm?
You're right.
Right about what?
Just like weird stuff in general happening.
So you're admitting you're sick?
No. Basically, I called to ask if you've heard of a fungus called the Amber Eye. Is that a no or?
Okay, give me a sec. And you hear her like kind of shift some papers around. I can't remember anything off the top of my head. Can you give me anything else to go off of?
Yeah, so if you promise not to be weird about why I'm researching it,
I'll consider it.
it's a magical form of fungi, and it was last seen over 700 years ago. But I've just found some in my house. Don't ask me how. So
700 years ago, so during the age of 3. You hear some more like pages flipping. Okay. In your house?
yeah, well, my house, the place I rent. semantics really in it, but
Okay. Oh, all right. Here, I found. That's not much. I found a paragraph. Blah, blah, blah. Reapers hunting down infection, slaying hosts. It seems like it was a fungus which caused a necromantic disease, which slowly took over the hosts, and they tried cures for a long time.
did they find a cure? Just out of curiosity.
It looks like they didn't find a cure. They got rid of it by God killing every host they came across.
Oh, you know what? That doesn't sound
Jesus.
like good medical practice.
Well, from what it says here, they like this is a disease that was being struggled with for centuries. So they probably tried for a really fucking long time to get rid of it. Jesus. Sorry, not Jesus. What would I say? Fuck. She just says fuck.
Shit, Norelli is allowed to swear.
Yeah, it says that, it was tried to be cured for a really long time. They never had a successful cure. When the disease had run course, the target would be fully taken over by necromantic urges and would do everything it could to pass the infection on to another host. It sounds like they're talking kind of like zombie adjacent, honestly.
I was gonna say, sounds like a movie to me. I don't really know if that's like a fictional book or something that you're reading.
No, it's not. This is one of my dad's books.
Yeah, don't mention it to your dad, by the way.
If you really found something of Amber Eye, one, we should get you into some sort of contamination pot or something. Two, figure out if that really is Amber Eye. And three, we should definitely tell my dad. This is his speciality.
Maybe another time, but not today, because I'm kind of tired.
Okay, did you find it growing? Did you just find, like, a random... You have no idea how that got there.
Okay, if I tell you, you're not allowed to be, upset with me.
No promises.
So you know when you were here the other day, and you were, like, in the shower, or whatever?
Yeah?
And I was, like, in the living room with Nito.
Yeah.
Anyway, this guy, like, I don't really know, it was a ghost or something. I can't really explain it. He sat on the couch and then he left. It was like, I don't really know how to explain it.
Ghost?
Yeah, I don't know.
Should we get, like... Oh, listen, I know you're not a fan of, like, religion and whatnot, but divine magic is strongest against necromantic shit. Should we maybe get a cleric here to come and bless your apartment or something?
That's like... Bless my apartment.
Yeah.
What would that involve? What would that involve?
Usually some prayers and stuff, holy water.
Oh, prayers. No, I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Thanks for the offer, though.
Okay. So you're just gonna live there with necromantic rot in your apartment?
I don't think it's here anymore. So that's A+.
Prophet, this... maybe you should go to the hospital. Just ask them to do some tests on you.
And so they can like kill me when they find that I have some ancient like fucking disease or whatever.
I doubt they're gonna kill you. If anything, they probably won't even believe that it's Amber Eye. They may not even know what Amber Eye is. This is like an obscure as hell topic.
Yeah. Or maybe okay, next time we see your dad, I'll mention it. But for now,
Like the book doesn't even specify who was doing the exterminating. I seriously doubt just everyone in the world was like, "Yep, we're killing people now."
you never know.
Hey, maybe different times, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You can kind of hear her skimming through some more pages. There's a note about me trying to find my own notes on this shit. Where is it? What the hell? Give me a moment. Oh, here, I found it. There's a note here about how apparently by study of this disease, other diseases were later developed. Like stuff that was even more dangerous. It mentioned something about something called the Gray Delirium, some sort of plague. This sounds like this stuff is really bad news.
Yeah, no idea. Well, I feel fine, if that helps.
You're sure? I don't see any notes in here about like symptoms to look out for, so it's not like I can really tell you to look out what to look out for.
I'll give you a call if something else happens.
Is this maybe connected to like the magic that your Yale said you had?
Yeah, I'm starting to think that it might be.
This is something of no profit. She wasn't there when Yurgiel was telling you about that.
Who?
Norelia wasn't there when Yurgiel was saying like, "Oh, this is definitely divine magic."
Oh yeah. Oh, should I mention that?
Yeah, you can if you want. You don't have to. You can tuck it into your pocket for later.
Yeah, I'll mention it later.
Just if anything else is weird or off, or you see that ghost or whatever again, let me know, okay? This is.
No, apparently he has a name, by the way.
And what's his name?
Okay, well it's not a name, it's a code name.
Well, what is it?
So some vampire.
What?
Some guy approached me in the street. Anyway,
What?
it's like a story for another time. Anyway, he called him the Harbinger.
She goes very quiet.
Yeah, can I insight that? I guess we're on the phone.
Yeah, you can insight. I mean, all you can determine is that she recognizes the name to a degree. Honestly, you don't even need to roll insight for that.
Oh, reasonable. Yeah, I thought she would because she knows about the stuff.
Would maybe be a more pertinent roll if you could like see her expression and that sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, I pressed FaceTime video.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
You said the Harbinger? Is that all this guy said? Nothing else?
Yeah, that was everything.
And you found necromantic rot in your room.
I suppose that's also true.
Prophet, I know you've been taking part in that club. Obviously, I've been there, but if you were, curious and looking into things you maybe shouldn't have, and you messed with some rituals or something, I'm not gonna be mad at you. You should tell me if you were messing with something and summoned something so we can take care of it now.
Well, I didn't do anything. I would tell you that because it would be kind of funny, but I didn't do nothing. It just kind of
The Harbinger is
um
dead. Has been dead.
mm,
That's this isn't a funny joke, Prophet.
do you think I would be joking?
About gods, yeah.
I don't even think I know enough about this stuff to make those kind of jokes about obscure dead gods or whatever, but
The Harbinger of Rot.
well, probably.
Gods. I need to talk to my dad.
Do not mention my name
I
in
need
this.
to. Prophet, this is dangerous.
I guess.
If he's back, this could mess everything. I need to talk to my dad. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, well, yeah, let me know.
Take care of yourself. If you see any more of that rot, don't touch it.
Alright, yeah.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. And then she hangs up.
Did she say love you? Hello? As
Any
if.
core.
You're alone in your apartment, as far as you can tell. What would you like to do?
I wanna boil some water and stick that dumb sample in it to butter it.
Hell yeah. We love to hear it.
I guess I'll do that. And apart from that, Probs just wants to sleep.
Fair enough. Alright, you go lay down. It's bedtime. We love bedtime.
Bedtime. You gonna make me roll a
Bedtime.
Constitution saving throw?
Delirium by blood. Yes, sir, that's something you never got to get into. For you guys, Grey Delirium was a plague that Savior dealt with in a different campaign of mine. You never
I
got
killed it, I died, and then I was mayor.
You were not mayor.
Step 1, solve the delirium. Step 2, pull my heart out, kill the woman. Step 3, heart, back in my chest. Politician.
Yeah, you never got to figure out how the Great Delirium was made. But, anyways.
That's between me and you, Nikki.
It seems like we might find out here. My God.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Listen, I just like going, ooh, look, old plot hook I never got to use, shoves into new campaign. Her name wasn't Nikki King.
I'm talking about Nico.
The anime?
Nicolaj.
Oh!
Juice?
Call him Nikki?
What? That's Juice's name?
Yes.
Yes.
Last name was
Nico.
Nico.
That is
Nico.
Nico.
But it's not Nicolaj.
That is Nicholas.
It's Nicholas.
Nicholas.
I'm talking about Russian dude, Nikolaj.
I'm talking about Russian man, Nicolaj.
Shout out to Juice, otherwise known as Nico. Damn.
Nicholas.
So true.
But, you all rest for the night.
Whoa, long rest, real.
Yeah, but I'm gonna talk to somebody about their evening real quick. I was gonna talk to somebody else instead, but they're not present right now. So somebody else gets a different dream instead.
Yay!
Speedrun. Hey Elodie.
Oh god.
You are walking. You are walking. Of course, you are walking along an abandoned subway tunnel with flickering lights. That's getting more and more as you walk. You know that this isn't one of the subway tunnels in Virlas or Divisburg. Those tunnels were all made around the same time. They all have the same pattern in the tiling, the same colors. You've walked down so many of them when traveling to the Hunters. So this isn't somewhere you've been. This isn't Virlas, this isn't Divisburg. You're not sure where you are. And as you're walking, you see the skeleton from the last time you had this dream. And you don't know how, but you know it's the same skeleton. But now it's not moving anymore. It's crumpled to the ground, scorched and hollowed out by flame. All signs of animation gone. And you step over it with this strange sense of mourning, and you continue down the tunnel. And as you go, much like before, it continues to look further and further worn down and not kept up. Plants breaking through the tiles, the tracks gnarled and rusted over with age and roots. And then ahead you see another skeleton on the ground as well. As you approach, you see it more in detail. But then you see another beyond that. And another more beyond that. You see 3 skeletons, 5, 8. Aged forms that are crumpled to the ground with grass and moss sprouting from them. And they're all placed as if they were trying to leave this tunnel, travel along it, go back the way that you're coming from. And as you walk past them, stepping over cracked and broken femurs and arms and ribs, that strange sense of mourning returns to you. This sadness and grief that these people did not make it, and somehow you know in your gut how hard they tried to get away. Whatever is down this tunnel, they tried to handle it, but they couldn't. And when they tried to escape, they were killed. You're not paying much attention to the skeletons as you pass them. You can tell that they have weapons alongside them. Bits of armor, swords and daggers, and these older style guns. They fled from a battle that they did not, and maybe never could have won. There's a light up ahead, from around a curve in the tunnel. It's a neon blue, very faint. And as you round the corner, you see something new. The subway tunnel here fully transitions to just straight up a tunnel in the ground. Roots and rock and dripping water and pebbles under your shoes that crumble. And that light continues, glowing faintly further down the tunnel, with this faint buzz of technology. And as you kind of pause for a moment and intake this change, this transition of the tunnel falling away fully to nature, there's wind in here somehow, coming from up ahead, that's whispering unheard, mournful words. And there's this very tight sense of loss that grips your chest and somehow you just know that whatever this was, it was a devastating loss that was never recovered from. It is forgotten by history. There's a voice that comes then, whispering to you, air against your ear. But I remember. You wake up in the morning with your window open just a bit and your curtains moving in a slight breeze that carries the smell of the sea. But the sea is over 2 days train wide away. You're awake. What would you like to do with your day?
Close my window. Get up and close my window. Actually, I want to look out first to see if there's anything or anyone like outside, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you take a look outside, roll a perception check.
Ooh, that is the best perception check I've ever had.
No.
That's a 7.
Damn. Yeah,
I rolled a 3.
it sure is morning.
It sure is morning. I close that window real quick.
Alrighty. It's now Wednesday.
It's now Wednesday. Oh, great.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Aw.
Hello, Kate.
Oh, sorry, my headphones are good, so
Oh, no, you're fine.
I didn't hear anything.
An F. Elodie
I heard you had-
dreams.
I heard you met a cool guy.
No, no.
I bet you have
I
cats,
met
or you will in the
some
future. You met what?
The wind
Some-
talked to Elodie, and they didn't like it.
I did not like it.
Well, fuck you, I guess. In the most polite way. In the most friendly, polite way. I
They
love
wouldn't
the
speak.
wind.
I asked it not to talk. I did not know it could talk, but it did, and I did not like it.
It happens, you know. You know when the wind talks to you guys, that's just a normal thing to happen.
It's normal.
Yeah. So it's Wednesday. For some of you that's important. But as each of you get ready for the day, is there anything specific you guys do or would like to mention or anything of that sort?
Nah.
I
There
want
ain't
to
text.
clarify quickly
Oh, yeah.
with the letter from Genzo Hill.
Yeah.
Would my mum ever told stories about like similar sort of hags and stuff?
You, from what I remember of us discussing, you have been told
Mhm.
a little bit
Yeah.
about, the past. You've never been
Mhm.
told details. You wouldn't know how to find the person from your mother's stories, unless of course you asked your mother, or your father even. But you don't know the full specifics. Mainly
Okay,
because your
I'm
mother had
gonna-
never said them.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna keep quiet for now. It just rubbed me the wrong way. Rubbed Elodie the wrong way. I mean, hee.
Alright. Then each of you. Speaking of your mother, as you're getting ready to leave, she kind of slides you a little bag of some cut up fruit. She is hot. I'm deciding now she's hot.
Yep.
she-
Where do you think I got these jeans from, baby?
Yo. She's making like some fruit salad for herself, and she slides you some of the extra. Bring that to school with you, dear. Have a little energy snack.
Right, yeah, thanks, Mum. Quick question.
Yes.
Do you think wind can talk to people?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know when you have a dream and you really feel like something is there next to you talking to you, but just for a second.
Yes.
Do you know if the wind can actually talk? Or is it just imagination? I guess.
I mean, there's all sorts of magic. There's of course elemental beings made of wind. So I suppose it really depends. I don't think the wind itself can talk, but I think the wind can maybe be used to talk. From what I know, my knowledge is very limited, dear.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. Just wondering. Have a good day.
Kind of gives you a long look. And you roll an insight check.
15 plus 17.
Alright. Excuse me, sorry. You catch as her gaze kind of flickers up to the top of your head for a moment. And she kind of hesitates for a heartbeat. But then she reaches forward to kind of like take your cheek in one hand and presses a kiss just above your brow. And says, "Have a good day, dear. I love you."
I love you too.
I'm so sorry, Laura. You wrote your backstory. You know what you did. If you want a parent, write a parent.
Damn, maybe I could have a mum like that.
Yeah, you got Professor Fontaine right there being a dad for you, so you know. Anyways. Speaking of profits,
Yes.
you're getting ready for the day. Nito keeps like winding between your legs the second you get up for breakfast, and then once he's fed, he kind of like bats at your feet, rolls over them as you get ready for the day, doing cat things.
Yes.
Normally when you get ready to leave, and like he can tell you're putting on your shoes, you're grabbing your house keys, all that jazz. He'll run to the window to watch you leave. But this time, when you've got everything ready, you glance over at the window, he's not there. And then you glance at the door, and he's sitting at the door instead, waiting there.
Oh, does it look like he wants to leave, or is he trying to like get in my way? My insight?
Yeah, sure. Actually, roll animal handling.
No. Okay, actually, wait. That's fine. They're both wisdom, so it's both bad.
Fair enough.
Oh, 4. That's a 4 out of 20.
Damn. Cats do be catting.
Yeah.
No?
The cats are about to sleep. Okay, I guess I'll go. Head out to leave. I'll like scoot past Nito to get to the door. And see how he reacts, I guess.
He's making a break for it. He's not even like running. He just like kind of hops along and goes as if he's gonna follow you.
Oh, okay. That's kind of. Can I pick him up?
Yeah, sure. Gives a little
I like-
mew.
Yeah, I'll pick him up, like walk him around, like I don't know, maybe to the stairwell, back to the door. I was like, maybe he just wanted a little look around. I'll pop him back inside the door.
It's like those TikToks of showing my cat places in my
Yeah,
house.
showing
it's
my
never
cat
seen
my
before.
Yeah. Does he still want to follow me?
You put him back down, and he runs right back to follow at your ankles.
Okay, I guess I'll let him follow me and go outside.
Yeah. He follows you. He keeps sniffing you.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check real quick.
An intelligence check? Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. I keep picking up the D10 instead of D20, I don't know why. Intelligence. 17.
Hell yeah. Well, it's been often found that cats know when something is wrong with you before you do. Anyways.
Oh, no. That's awful.
If you put him back in the apartment again, he'll stay there. He just seems intent that something is amiss.
That's fine, he can come with. Cats know how to get back home.
Fair enough.
If he really wants to follow me. Yeah, I'll just head to work in that case.
He's a little lad. He gets on the bus, sits next to you.
He gets on the bus.
People stare and coo at him a little bit, but he just follows at your ankles like a little dog.
Fair enough. I mean, go. Yeah, I guess I'm just doing my job with Nito today.
Your students are enamored because now you just have Nito sitting at the front of your desk, staring at them all judgmentally as you lecture.
That's so funny. I should do this all the time.
If you fail your test, you don't get to pet the cat.
Yes, exactly. It's incentive.
But he seems to be checking up on you throughout the day.
Oh, that's cute.
Benny.
Hi, bestie.
Hey, bestie. You wake up for the day. Getting ready, all that. You got class, you got the club meeting later. All the fun
La
things.
vida loca. Yeah.
Truly, you enter out into the living room and you see Joy is already hard at work. They have 4 used Farbucks coffee cups scattered around the living room, 2 of which aren't even finished.
Cool.
When you leave your building and go to get on your bike, can you roll me a perception check?
Oliver, anything for you. I'm gonna use a different dice. Fuck, I dropped it. 1 sec. There we go. Natural 20.
Oh! Damn. Pop off. As you get on your bike,
Yes.
there is a car parked across the road. Kind of a dark blue, a bit nondescript. Just kind of sitting there, and there's somebody sitting in the front seat with dark sunglasses on, sipping on a coffee, and pretending to read a newspaper. And he watches you over the newspaper, and when he notices that you've noticed him, he gives you this smug expression, like an awful little smirk and like a raised eyebrow. You'd recognize, that hair pulled back even without the policeman's cap. And he just watches you.
Fucking bitch.
He watches you as you stand next to your bike and you stare at him.
I stare at him. I get on the bike.
Uh-huh.
I stare at him.
Uh-huh.
I flip him off with an incredulous expression on my face.
He takes a long sip of coffee and keeps watching you.
And I'm gonna start the bike and go to fucking school.
Yeah. He doesn't start the car to follow you.
Bitch.
But you guys are, wow, crazy, at school.
No way.
That's
Another day, another
so
dollar.
Unbelievable. Imagine. Let me check. Awesome. There we go. Yeah, as you guys get to campus at various times, for different classes at different locations. So this is just something some of you notice throughout the day as you're going from class to class, getting lunch, that sort of thing. But apparently there is a special on the university news show that they're showing on a couple of the screens, like in the cafeterias or at some of the courtyards, stuff like that. And one of the student reporters is talking about how there's recently been some light seismic activity picked up. And then he says that the special today is bringing in the seismology professor, Mark Oakensword, to come on and talk about it. Kind of, make it a learning experience. And Professor Oakensword comes on and says, "Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate the chance to educate the greater Vierberg campus."
What is this accent?
Shut up!
No, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good! Keep going!
Keep going, keep going.
Keep going! No! No!
You're right to say that there has been increased activity, and yes.
No! Do the voice! Do the voice! I'm begging!
I know it's
Do it.
bad. I already
Do it all.
know
No,
it's
it's not.
bad.
Do it or I'll cry. Do it or I'll cry. I'll burst into tears right now.
Thank you, Jonathan. I can't even do it again. I had it.
No. Bring it. Take it from the top, baby girl.
Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate the chance to educate the greater Vierberg campus. You're right to say that there has been increased activity. And yes, it has been so mild that most people wouldn't even notice. However, geophysical activity doesn't happen without cause. Often small amounts such as this can be a precursor to something larger or a warning that something is amiss. Now, we have many forewarning systems in place, and Vierlas is nowhere near any plate lines, so while we may not have much to worry about here, that means that this could be caused by something else entirely. The student, Jonathan, kind of straightens his glasses and looks a little bit on edge, but the seismology professor just keeps on fucking going. Not to worry about that though, young Jonathan. Like I said, we have many forewarning systems in place, and we would know far in advance. And even then, the geophysical activity so far has been minor, so it's not something to worry about. More of an interesting factoid for all of you wonderful students. Now, if you really wanted something large to worry over, Jonathan kind of cuts off the professor, clicks off the screen showing him, thanks him, showing up for the show and gives a little transfer of, and now we go to Palmer with the weather. And that's the little news for the day. Do you guys do anything specific as you go from class to class and whatnot?
Not really.
Fair enough.
No.
Yeah. Prophet, you have an email that you notice come in as you finish up one of the classes. It's from Professor Yurdiel.
Oh yeah.
Cool. I'll read it.
It seems to be super short. It just says, "Hey Kuma, just checking in if you still wanted the info on your Herald deed. You can pass on your info to her, or get her home office location for you if you want.
Wait, if I wanted info on what? Sorry, say again.
If you still wanted information on your Herald deed, the pantheologist.
Oh right, yes please, yeah.
Do you respond to the email?
Yeah, I'll respond and say, like, yeah, that would be great, or something like that. Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right. Alrighty. As you're finishing up with one of your classes, you all get a message in the group chat. That's so crazy.
So crazy.
Oh my god, group chat?
Oh,
Imagine that. Now we all answer
Prof.
That's awesome. Okay, hold on. Ruby says you have a club. Oh no, I have to respond in character.
Prof. Hee hee.
Prof.
I still love Prophet's messages in this so far. O.K. Okay, Prof.
It's Wednesday, right? The club meets today.
Yes.
Have a meeting today. Wait, I'm just trying to word this properly.
Mm-hmm.
Proofreading.
Yeah.
Oh, she's still typing. I'll let you finish. Either. Oh, whoops! I accidentally used an underscore instead of a stupid dash.
Very fair. Excellent.
Full stop.
Do any of the rest of you see this text? And, well, I know Benny's gonna be there because Benny's part of the club.
Hold on, let me. I can't find that. Actually, I forgot I need to write in shorthand.
No, you don't have to.
I thought it'd be funny.
Which roommate is in the club?
No, none of them are in the club. One
Oh.
of the roommates is in Prophet's class.
Oh.
It's Bella.
Is Bella gonna be there?
You don't know. You can ask. You gonna flirt with a third person? Fourth roommate?
Yeah.
I love
I'm-
Bella. I love
I'm-
Bella.
I'm trying to I told you, I'm trying to get mad bitches. Whoa, that's big. I hate that. Small.
Period.
You got emojis on your phone?
Yo, real.
Yeah, you just see. I literally just sees a box.
Don't you the box with the question mark in it?
Yeah.
Hold on, I have a great one.
Wait,
Girl, where's your O?
I'm purposely doing it.
So true.
Who
So
asked that? Oh, that's Elodie.
Gotta teach Elodie the language of the emojis. That's
I can't raise your hand. I don't know how to do it.
Elodie, it is an emoji.
Vanessa.
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 Vanessa. It's an emoji. Vanessa, get better, you broke bitch.
Did you just call her a broke bitch?
I'm calling Elodie a broke bitch.
Oh.
Who doesn't
Go on,
have a
Stan.
better phone for no reason other than the fact that she just has it.
Damn, pop off queen. But you all go to the club.
Oh, it's club time?
Oh shit, we're going to the club?
It's club time.
Real?
Time. Get your dresses on, girls.
Let's go, girls.
It's club time.
Let's go,
Or
girls.
is it? Because as you arrive, we're going to end there.
Bruh.
Good. I
So the club
want-
is next session.
Yeah.
I can prepare some studying
Put on-
material.
Put on my dress and everything.
But next session we'll have the club.
Yes.
We can dunk on Prophet more in the group chat. Lovingly.
Yes. Yes, lovingly.
Affectionately.
I think-
Affectionately.
I think he is hilarious. For
Thank
many
you, I
reasons.
try.
Most of which the text. Because that's fucking
Yeah.
gold. I hope you guys
We try.
enjoyed session.
Yes, as
Good.
always. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Hell
We love
yeah.
you.
All the
What-
NPCs are like, I love them so much. Even if they're not mine, like ones that I even talk to, you know what I mean?
I'm
They're all
glad.
so good.
Thank you. I love them. My
Yes.
beloveds. Wow, it would be crazy if the two vampires interacted. Anyways.
Who's the second vampire?
Well, I don't know, bro.
Oh.
Oh, is it?
definitely not the Twilight joke.
No, definitely not.
I want her carnally.
Oh, okay.
It's Bella, Laura.
Oh.
Because their name is Bella Spoons. It isn't. And she's a
Oh, they're in my
vampire.
class.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She is a Twilight joke, and I love her.
Love she.
Thank you all for playing.
Always. Thank you for running, as always.
Yeah.